Alright, I am not going to open up YouTube chat because I downloaded something that Brutal had recommended me that is supposed to bypass that. So we're going to see if we can get away with not not doing so. Alright, we have vaults to crack today. Today, Vault Day is my favorite day of this entire series. I saved my vaults from yesterday to today so we could open them on stream. Now, last week was Emissary of War week. However, I was unable to complete all of the Emissary of Wars, but the ones that I did complete were gigantic, okay? Once we log on to the Druid, I'll show you guys what we got from that quest, and you can see just how insane it was. Now, I think I at least did one key on each of my characters to get a vault slot. I could be wrong, though. Let's see.
What needs bring you here?
I think I have a vault slot. Look, these characters are all so fresh. Any piece of loot's good. I mean, we're not going to whiff unless we... Okay, yeah, a two-hand staff, absolutely we take that. That is a big upgrade. Yo, what's up, Vicar? Also, you probably see your chats on screen twice. I'm trying out a new app, and that was the test, Vicar. I appreciate you chatting to test it, but if someone from YouTube also wants to chat to test this thing, IQ Swag's on there too. Okay, I love this new thing. So I'm gonna turn off my old chat box, and we're just gonna use this new one. I think it's gonna be better. We'll tinker with it, make it better and stuff. Yo, what's up, Super Bubs? Good to have you here. Gosh, how do I turn this old chat box off, man? This old thing that's gotten me, man. I've had this chat box literally untouched for like 5 years now. That is crazy, man. It's literally hanging off screen. Come on now. What am I doing, Chris? What are we doing? So we're going to hide that old chat box, and we're just going to use this one. The benefit to this one is that it's on my screen, too. It's not just displaying on y'all's screen. I see it's a little off, so we can adjust where it is. Like, if y'all... Oh, do y'all want to be full screen? I got you. We can put you guys, like, right here, maybe. You'd be, like, right next to the action, though. I wonder if we can try it out. We're just going to tinker with it. You guys let me know where you like it. But I can see that here. So knowing me, my ADHD is going to make me die mid-combat. So that being said, I might want it on this side of me. So that's a bit better. But how's it going? I appreciate your swag. Hopefully it works. I'm not opening YouTube chat because I'm hoping that this does it, because it says it will. But okay, first vault down, I would call that a huge dub. We got our, we got a weapon. We got a two-hand weapon from the first vault. That's as much as you can ask for. Very nice. The thing is, on this character, you ideally want a one-hand plus a shield. So I actually don't know if that's that great, but hey, we take it. So I got my monk to 90, and now I'm going to start getting my pally to 90 next. Very good, very good. I'm also still reading this chat, so I need to wean myself. Maybe if I like minimize. Okay, let me post in the Discord. I had forgotten. Let's send it. All right. Gonna heal on both. Love to see that. Speaking of Paladin, let's log on to ours. Paladin's in the same boat. You want a one hand and a shield, so I guess that was kind of awkward. It was kind of awkward getting a two-hand on the Shaman. What are we getting on the Paladin? The thing is, like, all I really care about is getting a 10 done each week on like, each of these healers. As long as we can do that, then I can play my monk as much as I want. You know what I mean? Gonna heal on both. Good. Honestly, I enjoy both of those healers the most, personally, right now. I thought I would enjoy Rest Druid more, but it just hasn't grown on me yet. You know? Alright, maybe I should check. Is YouTube chatting? We shall see. We shall see. Because I haven't seen anything yet. Winner chicken dinner. I am QSwag. Ah, man, why is it not coming up on this, though? Let's see. Hello? This is only showing Twitch chat. I don't like that. Maybe I had to have YouTube open? So, I mean, I see you. I see your Twitch chats here. Okay, maybe we... Huh. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, maybe we just give up on this. Go back to old chatbot for a bit. But I will scrunch it onto the screen, though. How about that? There we go. Alright, that should be better. So I'm still going to be reading old chat the old school way. That's okay. Just trying to help. No, I appreciate you more than you know, Q. Appreciate you. No, I can tinker with it off screen or off stream. I'll have to hit up. Oh, snaps! HPAL action. Andy, you're in for a treat. We are doing all healers to all 15s. It was originally all healers to 3K, but a lot of people were recommending, since this season's harder, we go to all healers to all 15s. This character's a bit more geared than my other characters, so I mean, it does have a chance to miss. The thing is, though, is that I did a +10, so regardless, we're gonna get a mythic track piece, and I don't think we can miss there. Yeah, you see, we just can't miss with a mythic track. I believe we can catalyze these too, so that's like a massive dub for this character. Yeah, let's go see if we can catalyze these. You're the man if you are the man. You're definitely the man's cousin. No, I appreciate you so much. Can we catalyze? Do we have Forset yet on this character? Probably not. I probably don't have enough charges. Ooh, I got a mythic helm from week 1. I didn't even notice that. Alright, how many catalyst charges? Oof, we only have 1. I don't have any tier. But the more keys that we do on this character, yeah, we still have 7 that we can gain from just simply doing keys on this character. So I'm going to go ahead and send these in the catalyst. They'll become crit haste. I like that a lot. So yeah, we're going to send those. Send those for the catalyst. Must be nice to already have the 3400 achievement to get your choice at previous season's mount. I know, I saw that announcement. Pretty cool, pretty cool. How do I like HPAL healing? I really, really enjoy HPAL healing. We'll probably start doing keys with the HPAL. We gotta crack these vaults though, man. This is like Christmas morning. We're like unwrapping each present. I'm gonna save the Druid for last because I have something to show you guys. Let's do the Priest though, since I spent a lot of time on the Priest last week. And I don't remember, I did do a 10. I did a 10 on the Priest, so the Priest is also gonna get a mythic track piece. That is pretty big. Is HPAL still melee based? No, you still do want to stay in melee because your biggest source of damage is if you're able to Shield of the Righteous, which is where you just like bash your shield as a spender. But you aren't tied to melee like you used to be. You don't have Crusader Strike, which was one of your big builders that you had to press in your rotation. You don't have that anymore. So, well, with the simple build. Okay, this character, we did a +10, so we're gonna get a mythic piece. There's no way we don't take that mythic piece. Like, it's just, there's no way it doesn't hit. Like, even our best piece, like maybe this one hand, like, yeah. We just get mythic legs on this character too. Ooh! It's a nice ring as well, but yeah, that's farmable. This mythic pair of pants is not farmable. Huge win. Absolutely huge win. Vault content pog. I love watching vault openings personally. It's like watching someone open packs of Pokemon or, you know, packs of cards and stuff. Oh, did I not turn that in?
We shall not go.
Alright, dude, we got some nice pair of Gucci pants going. Huge upgrade, dude. Huge upgrade. This character is no longer, like, the most ratchet thing you've ever seen. It's still pretty close, okay? We got these wrists. We got some pieces that could use some upgrading. But hey, we at least have some mythic. How many catalyst charges does this character have? It has 3. Okay. So we can at least build 2 set. We can at least get 2 set. We're not in any rush, though, to get 4 set. At all. Really. 2 pants in a row. Hey, we take that. Honestly, pants are a big main stat. Pants are a very, very big main stat. So 2 set. Casting Benediction has a chance to summon a Divine Image. Divine Image lasts for an additional 3 seconds, and its healing and damage increase by 30%. Okay. Do I catalyze, though? Do I catalyze? No, we're not going to catalyze any more pieces just yet. Until I can guarantee 4 set, really, is all I care about. Okay. Moving on, we have the Evoker, and we have the Druid yet. So far, we've had win, win, win. It's really hard to miss in the first week's worth of vaults. Like, it's really hard to miss. Been here for the last couple seasons, all healers to 3K, and let's face it, you're A pro healer now, all 15s is def a big step up. Yeah, I mean, the thing, I don't think it has to do with me. I mean, I will say, look, I'll straight up say, I do think I've gotten a lot better. I'll toot my own horn for a quick second. I've gotten a lot better. I remember there was like one day in Raid where like, I was like, I feel like I'm starting to fit like in this guild because I play in a very, very good guild. Nick can attest to that. I'm on a very stacked roster of healing, and I always felt like I was just like the straggler, right? You know what I mean? And there was one day where I was like, I really feel like I'm actually starting to like hold my own. And then like someone commented on it that same day, and I was like, okay, maybe I am improving. And now I've been able to watch my content back and be like, I do think I have improved. And I think it's important to like take a step back and like even if you fail a key from time to time, looking at your general growth is like always a good thing. Yo, Benetton? Oh gosh, I cannot pronounce your name, but hey, correct me on the pronunciation, but I appreciate the follow so much. Once again, it's week one of Vaults. This character's probably my least geared character. I don't know what key level we were able to do last week. Maybe like a 6, maybe? Yeah, 6. So we're going to get a heroic piece of loot, and odds are we're just going to take that. The sad thing is, ideally we want to get 10s on these characters. That is like a big thing. But yeah, we get a pair of boots. We take them. We're not mad. Just I couldn't get it. I couldn't really get. Ooh, it's a haste mastery indestructible piece. That's saving me on some big gold throughout the season. Not really, but hey, we take it. Honestly though, this will probably item level boost could get me into a 10. Like if I play my cards right, you know what I mean. All right, the final vault to open. It's going to be the most exciting one, I think. Druid. Yo, LB Ninja, so you're stepping your game up from 3K to all 15s. I love it. Yeah, you know, the truth is, the all healers to 3K series gets really hard at the end because we're playing in that, like, kind of question mark level of key where people are just, like, very hit or miss. The truth is after I finish the all healers to 3K, I'll take, like, 1 or 2 of my alts and, like, push them a little bit further. Like, the Druid last season, I pushed it from, like, 3K to, like, 3,400 or something, like within like a day. Like it's not hard after you get to 3K. To be honest, the 3K push is the hard part. But now that I know how to do all these keys at like higher levels, I feel like it's safe to. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys on this character is this character was one that finished the Emissary of War cache, and look at the whopper that this thing got. This trinket is Biss. I don't know how to really play with it on Druid. It's very good on Monk because you can just combo it with your Conduit. The problem with this is it does a big shield, but you have to damage to proc the shield. However, it's so powerful that I believe it'd be worth it. So maybe I combo it with Convoke, but that feels pretty overkill. Just as long as we don't hit a trinket. Oh, we hit a chest. Okay, take it. Oh my gosh. We hit this chest too. This chest is insane. I feel like I don't even catalyze this, right? Surely I don't catalyze this piece, just granting me leech whenever I take shadow damage. All of a sudden, the raid. Nexus Point Xenos. What's the other one? Seat of the Triumvirate. All of these like shadowy dungeons just grant me leech. Oh, we're cooking, man. I'm swimming in leech. Oh, but it's actually not that big of an item level upgrade from what we had. We take it, though. We take it. YouTube guy, probably Shaman or Druid. Not because they're the best, but because that's all groups invite. Oh, did someone ask something on YouTube and I missed it? I am so sorry. Can I ask you, from all those healers you have, for someone trying to get to 3,400 for the new achievement and reward, which do you think would be the easiest to hit that goal purely plugging? Probably, I would say Resto Druid, because you get like auto-invited because people are stupid. Or Mistweaver. I think Mistweaver it's so good. I firmly believe Mistweaver is better than Resto Druid. I'll die on that sword. But also it's very beginner friendly because 90% of the time you press one button. And look, I'm just gonna call it how it is. You can hate me all you want, but no, it's not 90% of the time. It's like 80, but that's a lot. You know what I mean? Like most hard trash pools, you just spin through. At least to a 3,400 level, you can get away with that, right? I wish the game would give me raid trinkets without having to raid. I know, right? Whew, I don't ever have to go back into raid. Okay, now we need to figure out how to macro that. I feel like on my monk I have it on 7, and right now I'm not using Starfire, so I think I'm just gonna put it on 7 instead of macroing it to something. Put it on 7. The problem is that 7's my rip button on cat form, so I guess I'm gonna put it on 9 just in case I want to pop it while in cat form. I doubt I will, but you know what I could do is I could macro it to swapping to cat form. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty cool. No, we're not gonna do that. Wait, isn't there a new loot vendor system that lets you do exactly that? I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes. Yo, Brutal. Brutal, what is good? Brutal's the perfect person to raid, by the way. Welcome in, Brutal. But I was also just tinkering around with Ghost Chat, and I could not get it to show my YouTube chat. So I was gonna hit you up after this stream, anyways. What's up, Brutal? How'd your stream go? I'm starting mine a little bit later than I usually do, but that's okay. Nasala, hey LB, happy to see you posted that 7 Skyreach. That run was something. Yeah, I also sent it into Metro. That was the most ridiculous key I think I've ever witnessed. And you guys know I've seen some stinkers, man. I have seen some absolute stinkers in my day. So, yeah, that key was just, like, atrocious. The thing is, like, I watched it back, and, like, for the first half of the key, I don't notice just how bad it is. But eventually it ramps up. I noticed that video has like much longer watch time on average than every other video I've ever made, because people, once you get hooked into that key, oh my goodness, it's a treat. Like, God, that key was abysmal. Like, you can't even describe that key. It literally, like, every little trope, every like common pug catastrophe, it had that. Like, it had that. You know what I mean? So ridiculous. You say that, Pounds, and I'm sure it's purely a skill issue on my end, on my Mistweaver, but I've been having trouble on Seat. First pull with the chains. I find myself hard casting because I'm not trusted. Okay, first pull on Seat. Think of it like this. Right now you're trying to heal 5 people, and it's really hard. Those pulls are very hard. But if you're watching the Subjugator and you press Chi-Ji as it's casting the chains, Chi-Ji makes you immune to it, so you won't get applied. So now you're healing 4 people, right? Well, one of those 4 people is the tank, so now you're healing 3 people. After it applies to the 3 people, if you Tiger's Lust one of those 3 people, now you went from healing 5 people down to healing 2 people. You know what I mean? So that makes it a lot easier. And then your spins, instead of your spin being stretched across 5 health bars trying to heal 5 people, now your spin is just funneling straight into the 2 people that saw the chain on them. So using your 1 minute cooldown Chi-Ji to do that, like, watch, whenever I do that dungeon, I do it the same way every single time. I Chi-Ji the first time that chains get applied, and I do it right before, that way I don't have to waste a global after, and then I Tiger's Lust 1 person. And then the next set, I have Conduit, well, I guess plus my Trinket, which I guess I have Trinket privilege, but I do the same thing every single time. I don't want to get like a turbo hard carry. I kind of want to take this Devastation Evoker. We never see Devastation Evokers, and I want the spice, man. I want someone who has not timed to 10 to be in my 10. Druish, yo, the Druish just messaged in my chat. I feel so honored, Druish. How are you doing, dude? I see you posting like questions for the podcast all the time. Like, you were such a big beacon in Brutal's community, so I feel honored that you're chatting in my chat from the raid, dude. How's it going? Druish says Brutal had. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not Druish. My bad. No, I'm just kidding. Brutal had some tough times, was attempting 17s all day and didn't time 1, then dropped to a 12 just to... Oh, no. No, and that key failed as well. Oh, that's so bad. No, Brutal is, like, legit the least lucky person I've ever seen. Oh, when it comes to keys. That is so bad. That's, like... Hopefully he was in good spirits, but... Oh, man, I feel for him. I'll get him in my key. I have Resilient 17, And let me tell you, I'm bricking those 18s. So every time that like I want him to be in those 18s. I have another hunter friend too. It kind of sucks that he plays hunter because I have another hunter friend too that we're also doing the 17s and 18s on. But anytime that he's on and I'm doing keys, I'll invite him for sure. He's good enough to be in the 17s. He's just getting the pug bad. He's getting the pug short end of the straw. And you know what the problem probably is? How many of those keys had a druid in it and not a Mistweaver monk? Come on now. Mistweaver monk is the key. 3400 IO this season is all 15s. It's probably close. It's probably close. Oh god, this warrior joined the party, inspected me, and left. Ooh, can we blame him? Can we blame him? I mean, on paper, I would do the same thing, but he probably doesn't have like the Raider IO add-on. Trinket privilege is diabolical. I mean, it really is. To be fair, though, I wasted my first vault of the season on a heroic trinket. Do I regret it? 1000% no. Like, not at all. This trinket's so good, and it's this one. This one that the this one that the druid has as well. So, yeah, this trinket's just it's filthy. My smart heals with my punching. Yeah. So the point. So one of the once you start to transition from like beginner keys into end game keys, you have to understand that like although Mistweaver and some other specs rely on smart heals, like you're relying on the AI to pick who's healed. It's not necessarily true. You can do things to manipulate that. Like the better you get at manipulating that the randomness is like it's big. Because like I said, taking a 5-man AoE healing mechanic down to a 2-man healing mechanic, all of a sudden your smart heals look a lot better. They're you know like what 40% stronger or whatever. I don't know. I'm not doing math, but they're a lot stronger if they're just healing 2 people. And also different things like if you know you're coming up to a big moment of healing, instead of waiting until someone drops low to life cocoon, if you cocoon one person through a mechanic, you're all of a sudden saying like, I don't have to heal this person through the mechanic, therefore all of my punches and kicks will just funnel into the other health bars, so it'll be more healing to the other 4 people because the other person's sitting at 100% health plus a shield. So ancient teachings isn't even factoring him in. So it's splitting 4 ways instead of 5 ways. So it's like little things like that, like are how you kind of like get the most out of Mistweaver. Mind blown. Thanks for the tip, man. Absolutely. Pause. Okay, the pause was not needed. It wasn't weird till you made it weird, man. Yeah, he was just tired. He has late night for raids, so he was right. No, yeah, I feel that. And I don't see how Brutal does it, man. That guy's a machine. He deserves all the respect that he gets, like, and then some. Like, the amount of work he puts into the podcast, like, his podcast is so good, too. Like, if he were to ever stop doing his podcast, then we would all realize, like, just how great it was. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't realize how good it is until it's gone kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, like, hopefully he never does. Going to pass lead. I don't think they can see my mains IO. Who do I pass lead to? I guess the hunter. I'll apply. Hey, I'm not leader anymore. I am not leader anymore. Can we heal another 10 with this dog water character? But yeah, that is brutal. Hey, that literally is brutal. No, I'm sorry. I set myself up. Let's work on trying to fix this UI because this UI is kind of cooked. I haven't really touched any of my alts UIs yet, so personal resource display, it is important to see on my druid because when I go to cat form I want to see my combo points a little bit better. We're going to look at our cooldowns that I'm tracking. I definitely like Swiftman plus Nature Swiftness together. I think that's like on purpose. Let's see. Okay, there are way too many spells being tracked here, and okay, I like that Typhoon and Ursul's are next to each other, but I really want my Dispel on the far right. I don't. I mean, I guess I should be tracking Heart of the Wild. Maybe Heart of the Wild goes up top. Maybe Heart of the Wild goes far left. I don't really think I need Tiger Dash being tracked. My defensive, I kind of want to track on the main bar. We'll put it here. Although I'm going to get these two mixed up if they're right next to each other, for sure. Innervate, I don't really use it enough to, like, really care to track it, to be honest. Rebirth, I guess. Stamp Roar, I don't really need to track that, right? Soothe, we got our CCs. I guess I'm not playing Incap Roar, am I? What about buffs? I don't really know what to track here. Whoa, that's so many buffs. Okay. I'm already tracking Life Bloom, so I don't really care to track Life Treading. Moonfire's good. Rip Rake. Abundance, I like tracking that. Heart of the Wild, why would I track that? No, we're not going to track that as a buff. Omen of Clarity, I guess, but we already tracked that in the center of our screen. What is this? Soul of the Forest. Oh, I know when I have Soul of the Forest, and I use it almost immediately every time, so no, we don't need to see that. So seeing my dots on my target are good, and Abundance is very good. Okay, is that good? Do I like that? I guess. I don't know. Also don't know if my keybinds are right. My keybinds have been messing up on all my alts. Should probably check that, but nah. I think 3400 would be around all 15s. Maybe like half 15s, half 16s, Genticle. I missed the War Within Season 2 and want the Gabo mount. So I want to heal on my Monk, my Pally, and my Druid, and then I want to DPS on my Mage and my Warlock. Hey, whatever it means. He said, "Wait, heals. Sorry, you're really low." Come on, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna leave, or are we just gonna sit here? Or are you gonna wait until you die, then blame me? I bet that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna wait until he messes up the first time. He's gonna say, "Sorry, can't do this. Healer's too low." That's what they always do. Muting stream, don't yell at the tank if they're bad. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Yeah, go ahead and mute. Mute for your own mental health. Andy, yes, I will. I don't know what you need help with, but if you type out the issue, maybe we can look at it. There are just some things that Danders can't do just coming into the season. Okay, I need to hop myself up aggressively. Oh, I am not in Druid form. I'm just gonna say screw my DPS on these first few pools, honestly. Here, take this Moonfire, take this Rake. Let's go and get a Convoke going during this crowd dispersal, and we're good. Let's go and use our Trinket too. Let's shield up. Look at that shield, man. So good. I mean, hey, honestly, Genticle, hopefully Genticle can't hear this, but tanking's very good so far. This pack usually just ping-pongs your tank's health bar and you're turbo chilling.
The terrace is forever closed to you. Now leave before...
Gonna pop defensive. Let's save Trank for next pool. Honestly, I could do this whole key without doing a single point of damage and we'd be fine. but just to appear on the meters to not give these guys anything to complain about, I tag these mobs with a dot. I feel like it's also kind of free to do. Also, some of these mobs chased our, what was that, our shaman or our hunter out here. I wish I could, can I add my trinket to the, tracking? Hey, DK pulled those guys. I'm waiting to fall down for the book. Let's warning ping this guy just so we don't have any issues with it. Everyone sees it. You know this hunter's just waiting for one death to come through so he can say something about my IO. What is my IO on this character? Ooh, be careful. What is my IO?
Library. But we can't afford to
I mean, literally have time to 10. Come on now. Have some faith.
Unauthorized entry.
To think Ramath would go this far to keep me out.
I need the tag. I used my trinket and then couldn't really get any damage globals off. That kind of is the downside to this trinket on Druid. If I macro it to Convoke, it gets a lot better because Convoke just like happens to pop some damage spells, right? But the occasional Thrash and Moonfire kind of thing would proc it. But
You'll go no further, Umbric.
I don't know. I feel like stacking my two strongest things on top of each other feel really bad. I really do think that this trinket's just simply better on specs that have a free way to proc it, right? Specs like Mr. Okay, that's standing in the Flame Strike. Can't have that. That's a Pyroblast going off. Live, my friends, live.
Scrabbling after any
So I haven't
shred
needed
of control.
Trank. The wild growth going on right once this ignition's put on. Man, that is a long walk back. Long walk back. Oh, Andy, did he pull something? No, that thing just jumped him. Okay. Ooh, horrible time to kill all those things. Shout out to Swiftman though. So strong. Soul of the Forest has got to be like one of the best talents. I honestly think it was upgraded coming into this season. It used to be like you would press Swiftman into Wild Growth and it would just give you an enhanced Wild Growth. But they took Wild Growth off of it and now it's just Regrowth and Rejuve. And man, I truly think it's stronger. I might be able to just Wild Growth. Going Feral Frenzy. Might be able to Convoke here in a bit. Yeah, I think I can just Wild Growth and like just let it tick back.
Enjoy detaining. Compliance is not optional.
I kind of want to say Convoke. I want to test it with the Trinket.
Measures necessary.
See what I mean? I think Wild Growth is just like, I mean, this thing's not threatening us. But yeah, refueling. I'm going to pop Trinket, then Convoke. Yeah, you see how fast it grows the shield? It's so much better. So maybe it is worth it just to combine the Trinket with Convoke. Yeah, everyone's still full health. This Trinket's so good. Yeah, of course it would be the meta spec, the Druid, to win the Trinket lottery from the Emissary Vault. Yo, what's up, Almighty? How are you doing? Oh, also, I did not stream Raid last night. I have seen y'all's concerns. I know a lot of EU people were kind of annoyed that me streaming Raid kind of ruins y'all's streaks. So I'm contemplating not for a bit. Also, I think I play much better when I don't. And man, I parsed so well last night. So I don't know. I mean, they weren't even parse runs, but like I was just like, dang, okay, I see it. I spent this whole fight in cat form, by the way. He's kind of done. Get wild growth going. Get back to it. Very nice. Let's drain the crystal. Let's rebuff the decay. Get back to it. I am going to prowl. I'm a bit late to this pack. We're just going to convoke off the rip. Feels kind of bad, but yeah. Hey, I think I'm the first person to know this, but I think Druid might be broken. Whoa, okay, we had all those guys die at once. I take it back. Druid sucks, man. Let's boop and let's vortex over there. Let's let our tank get over here. That was death, man. That was death all around. Ooh. Live. Okay, we're back. We're back. Got a remark. It's okay. We bounce back, I believe. Scrooge got it. I hope that really is you, Genticle. Because if I just said that to a random person, I'll feel horrible.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed the crystal, so we didn't really have to grab these guys, but no worries. Alright, so we have Trinket. Let's go and drink. Those spell breakers are brutal. I always have trouble with them. Yeah, I mean, I'm so like pampered playing a, oh god. I'm so pampered playing a Mistweaver. Because we have so many shields. Like, you can just, like, shield and you're fine. Like, I've never, like, been afraid of those guys dying, if I'm being real. But, yeah, I mean, starting today, now that we're playing this is kind of the fun part of the series, is, like, every spec handles things totally differently. There are some pools that, like, you don't even have to think about on some healers, but on the other ones, that's like the scariest pool in the entire dungeon. You know what I mean? So that's like one of the reasons why I love this series.
Restrain him. I'll take care of these shields.
Mark for defeat. Speak no more. I am unyielding.
Okay. I'm at Trinket.
Mark for defeat.
We are good. Oh, what? That was weird.
Yes. Feed.
Silence.
Trying to make sure anytime there is unavoidable damage, I'm just hopping into bear form just to
Your ball is
shore it up. make sure that wild growth is in my click binds. So I just was in cat form and pressed wild growth and it did not pop me out. I need to check on that.
Mark 40 feet.
Okay, don't have my thing. Yeah, we just killed boss here. But
Help me remove the wards around the Sinisher.
alright, we are schmoving. We have eight deaths, but you wouldn't think it, honestly. You wouldn't think it. Yo, what's up, Vonson? Vonson, they came in. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to do the first one this Saturday. I'm gonna see if I can. Hopefully my LGS lets me do that. What do you mean, you people? Oh man. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, no worries on my tree. I can heal casually like LFG level. Any one beyond that is too stressful for me. Honestly, I totally feel it. There's so many people that play this game casually and they love healing because healing is very good for casual players. It does hit a wall where it just becomes stressful for sure. But hey, the reason why we are playing this game is different for everyone, right? I'm going to external and pop it offensive here as this die, I guess. Okay, that was probably the biggest waste of conduit convoke I've ever seen. Oh, these guys don't even pop. I feel like an idiot. But no, I mean, everyone has a different reason why they play this game. If yours is to just chill and have fun, there is nothing wrong with that. So hopefully you found a healer that you really enjoy, Latham. And hopefully it's serving you well this season. But that is awesome. I love hearing stories. Like, there are so many people, like, there's this one Instagrammer that is like a big casual player. Like, he just loves to play this game casually, and I think he's like one of the best influencers that's like super underrated, just because he's like, you know, he's just a casual player. Okay, this I definitely should have trained. Oh my goodness, that trucked me. Oh, maybe I got bolted. I feel like I got bolted. Okay, I just need to prep up. Actually, I need to pop it offensive during this so he doesn't heal back as much.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Gonna pop it offensive. I have such good hot coverage, I'm not gonna convoke here. Alright. Mini boss time. Dude, I love this boss. I wonder how many of these little mini bosses I'm going to be able to have my, or how many of these little bosses I'm going to be able to have my rake on. Can I manage it on all 5? And is it worth it for me to just, like, try to maintain rep on, like, maybe one of them? I need to external and defensive this. Just, this guy, he's healing back his whole health bar. We're not committing any mitigation to that. That's really bad. Let me go ahead and pop my trinket so we can start shielding during this downtime. Live! I'm trying. Okay, that was sus, man. I forget how hard it is to heal absorbs as a resto druid, man. They do not have the best tools for it. We just send Convoke into it and hope the RNG's on our side. Is it on the DK? Getting pre-hotted. Very nice. Yeah, Hunterman, I appreciate you. I'm hopping in after Andy's leaving me their issues with Danders, and we're gonna take a look after this key, see if we can figure it out. Also, Asazda says, "Hey, Ninja question. My duo partner is a Druid tank. I love Druid tanks, personally. I'm very jealous that you have a Druid tank to play with." Oh, I was not paying attention. External to DK, that was totally my bad. I was just sitting there, applying rake, doing cat weaving bad things. Okay, let's have some hot spread around for this. We should get one suck. Yeah, before they split again. We have so many hots out, we are a-okay here. But now they're splitting. Let's at least get, like, I guess, like, Moonfire spread around? I don't know, man. I don't know the correct way to go about this. And we can pop Convoke as this is dropping. And I can hit the old head scratch button.
Yes. Feed. All feed in the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Darkness. Okay, don't get sucked in. What are we doing? No, Hunter. You know the Hunter's probably blaming me right now. Oh, man. He stood in a puddle. Okay. Duo Partner's a bear tank. We want to push. What healer would you recommend for Duo Guardian? I would definitely recommend Mistweaver. One, I think Mistweaver's insane right now. But, two, I think it's just so good at healing tanks. Like, our tank coverage is so good with spinning Crankick. And then our spot heals chunk. Like, the occasional Shaylun skip that we throw at the tank, like, actually moves their health bar. On top of that, if you don't want to go Mistweaver, I would say Resto Shaman. I think those Resto Shaman or actually Prez Evoker. I feel like Prez Evoker is being slept on right now, but one of the two Lust specs would just guarantee that, you know, in y'all's duo, y'all both have, or y'all have Lust and B-Res covered, right? But since your tank is bringing B-Res, that kind of does open up some wiggle room in the rest of the 4 slots. If you wanted to play Mistweaver, I think that would be a fantastic combo. On top of that, you're bringing a Verse buff, and Guardian Druid does a lot of physical damage. And Mistweaver scales pretty nicely with a Verse, and buffs your physical damage done. So it's just like, it's such a good combo. Like, whenever I play my Mistweaver, I'm like, please, hopefully a bear druid, a bear tank queues up. That would be so nice. So nice. Yeah, even with me doing no damage, we're flying through this key. Okay, start hotting up for the mini bosses. We got the affix coming. I don't really know what this affix does, to be honest. I think I just... No, I think I do Convoke this one. Oh. The heal absorb. Come on, RNGesus. Yes. I needed my Convoke to cast some heals into the Death Knight there. You lucked out. Hey, good count, Jinsicle. Good count. That's awesome. I'm stoked to see how it turns out. It's gonna be rough at first. I'm gonna like definitely experiment a bit before we kind of figure out what I want to do. Redeem to checking in, Big Super Bear. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? In a really good mental space. I'm not gonna lie. Better than I have been in the past, so I can't complain. We're always looking to improve. How are you doing, Brother Bear? Alright, let's keep the squad hotted up in classic Druid fashion. We might have to do a little, like, a lot of mechanics here. I'm trying to make sure we aren't hitting the squad, though. With stars. Alright, let's see. Does the shaman get in? They will. Does the hunter get in? Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead and convoke. Oh no! DK got clipped. Oh, I should definitely have my life bloom on me. We have 3 people over here that can benefit from the efflorescence. Oh my gosh, the DK just tried to walk through the beam. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Dude, shout out to my external just chilling on that DK. Gonna pop Trank. Oof. I would like one of these orbs to spawn next to me so I can soak it. If I still have my defensive, it would just be really efficient to target me. I don't think I've done a single thing of damage. What damage? Oh, maybe convoke, like cleave. Oh, that's not good. Oh, hold on. Wrong time. Whew. Okay. Plus 10. Out of the way. So this character's already going to secure a good vault. The goal is I would love to get like 2 plus 10 slots in the vault. Just to guarantee like we hit, you know what I mean? But it's not that deep. Whoa! Genticle didn't need the ring. That's a huge ring. Big mastery, small haste. Actually, I don't know if this ring's that good. And I don't know how good mastery is for druids anymore. The goat Genticle. Great tanking. Honestly, that tanking was very, very good. Crit mastery, verse mastery. Yeah, probably this one. Alright. Whew. Alright. Andy. Yeah, I agree with Andy. My question / help I needed on. You see how you are hovering over party frames and it's not showing tooltips? There is something you can toggle. Currently, when I hover over party frames and a debuff, it shows tooltip, and I don't want that. There is a way to turn that off. I'll have to find it though. So if we go into Danders, I feel like if you search tooltip, enable buff tooltips. So here I have it turned on this character, but on my alts or on my main I have these toggled off. But if you search tooltip, uncheck enable buff tooltips and uncheck enable debuff tooltips. I would recommend you keep debuff tooltips on, because a lot of times as a healer, like you want to like study, you know what I mean? Like if you see dots on your tank and you're like, what is ticking so much? It is nice to have that debuff tooltip on so you can like hover over and read it if you get a chance to, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can toggle these 2 off if you want to. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure that's what I did on my monk, and it doesn't work, right? With Dander's frames, my color by time remaining is bugged with renewing mists. It seems to get messed up by the fact that I'm refreshing the duration with Rising Suncake. Any idea how to fix that? It might just be an issue with Danders. Like, he might not have thought of that. You might want to send that one in to Danders himself. I would recommend that. He's very responsive, very good at taking in requests. I believe this is like maybe one of his first times making an add-on, so like it's just a one-man army, you know what I mean? So he's trying, but I would send that in and be like, hey, like you might want to consider like changing it to where it only gets read during the pandemic window or something, you know. Like, if pandemic equals true. I'm sure it's not that easy, but might be something you can do. Pounds can ask, what's the difference between your go-to Mistweaver build and Megaset's standard no Apex are? Well, so right now I'm also using no Apex. I don't know what Megaset's using, but I know I actually was talking to Ordermist about the no Apex build, and he kind of did the same thing that I did, where he was like, during the pre-patch, we were both just playing no Apex with like different things. Like, I was using rushing wind kick to do big damage, and he was playing the build that is the build now. And then he just like never swapped off of it and was like, wait, this is actually pretty good. And I was like, that's just so cool. You know what I mean? The standard build, though, is really good for 2-man healing and in higher keys if you can get value out of the Apex talent. The problem is the Apex talent is a little undertuned for Mythic Plus. So I do need to make an updated guide talking about the no Apex build, sure. And I would definitely stick with no Apex build right now. It's just so well rounded. There's not a bad dungeon. I keep trying to I'll be honest, I keep trying to find a reason not to play it, but it's so good, so well rounded. I do like playing 2-minute Chi-Ji in bigger keys where I'm in comms and I know we can like, for example, we did like a 19 Algathar and we were slamming it. Okay, we ended up not timing it for one reason or the other, but I swapped to 2-minute Chi-Ji because how we intended to pull the dungeon was 1 2-minute Chi-Ji on the first pull is phenomenal. 2, we planned to pull 5 Echo Knights at the end all at once, and that's ridiculous. And the only way we survive that is if Chi-Ji lasts the whole pool and if Chi-Ji heals a bit more. You know what I mean? So like different things like that. Like if there's a reason to play 2-minute Chi-Ji, I definitely would. But other than that, I still would play no Apex. It's just the truth, man. Honestly, like there's no point in hailing the copium anymore. It's like no Apex is the truth. Okay, we have a plus 12. It's a Zenith, though. Zenith is really brutal. Zenith is the only 10 I've done on this character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for another 10. Actually, you know what? We need 10s across the board. So I think it's just more efficient to at least get, like, secure 1 10. Can you import your build in orthodontist play? What? Oh, my gosh. Another question is playing Aspect of Harmony and high keys throwing. I would say so. I think the one key where you could argue for it is Windrunner Spire. I've been playing. Let me show you guys why I'm saying Windrunner Spire. This dungeon is purely rot based. Like all the damage is rot, right? So I've been tinkering. I've been cooking, I should say. And let me show you guys this build that I think I did. I did an 18, and we ended up wiping like toward the end, and it had nothing to do with me. I got DC'd on the Mystic pool, but we did a 17, and I slammed with a caster build. And I don't think caster's the play, but I do think that you could go Aspect of Harmony or Master of Harmony. Let me see. I don't know if it logged though. Did it log? No, it did not log, man. So I got DC'd during this key, and I don't know if it even registered it. Hold on. I'm looking. Oh wait. April 14th, dude. I'm telling you, I'm cooking. I'm cooking a build. I was just going for a damage parse with the caster build. Okay, we were slamming. The thing is, I don't know if it tracked everything. But okay, let me show you guys this build. Windrunner Spire, like I said, is all rot damage, so I've been tinkering with Rushing Wind Kick, if you can get away with Rushing Wind Kick, and I think I've found the solution. Okay? I'm still playing Conduit, but I do, like I'm saying, I do think in this one dungeon, I think Master of Harmony could be fine in. Master of Harmony in keys kind of suffers from the same thing that the Apex talent suffers from, where it's really hard to get the maximum value. And even at max value, it's competing versus Conduit, which Conduit, at, like, when you only get some of its value, is still very good. Like, Conduit gives you mitigation. Even if you don't do any healing with it, it gives you mitigation. You're granting shields. You're gaining haste. You're gaining cooldown reduction on Life Cocoon. Like, that's bare minimum. And then on top of that, if everyone's low, it's also doing healing. Master of Harmony is like, it's kind of like your Apex. It's just tacking on bonus healing on top of existing heals, right? and it's healing that's just padding because it's going to get done by another source anyways. Okay, so this caster build, playing Yulon, playing 1 minute Yulon, playing all the Shaylin's Gift, Tea Drink, and Talents, but I'm playing no Apex, I think. Yeah, no Apex with a caster build, rushing Wind Kick, with Jadefire Stomps, with Focus Thunder, so I'm slamming those, with Morning Breeze, so I'm slamming those rushing Wind Kicks, and then to top it all off, I'm playing Way of the Crane, so if I need to, I can just spin. So this build, you just spin in big AoE packs, and then you just rely on like your crazy strong hots, plus Shaylin synergies to heal through. It's the best caster build I've come up with. Is it still perfect? Is it still competitive? I don't think so. I tried it in the Myosar Caverns. It did not go well at all. So I definitely think it needs like a good environment for it. So am I saying, hey, casters the play? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that, okay, hold on, let me cook. We might get there. No, I know what you meant. Honestly, saying aspect of harmony and master of harmony, it's the same thing, right? It's just the same thing. So what happened with the Arcane Worms? I was intentionally skipping them since I assumed I was going to blow up everyone based on the first 2 packs. I'll be totally real, Genticle. I didn't know we pulled them. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see them. So we all blew up, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we pulled the worms. I was not even paying attention, honestly. Pounds, Wowhead, healing, tuning. Read it with us. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at. Apparently, there are tuning healers. Please don't nerf Mistweaver. Come on now. We're finally good. We're not great, except for in raid. We're pretty great. All right, Wowhead, healing, tuning. Let's look at this. Holy Paladin's getting buffed. Oh wait, is this all the stuff that we've already kind of seen? I think. Hopefully, they're not like axing Mistweaver after the race. Yeah. Okay, Resto Druid. Can y'all see this? Y'all can. Okay. No, they're just turbo nerfing Mistweaver. That's sad. Okay. Resto Druid's damage, particularly for Druids leaning toward balance, but okay, has been lower compared to other healers. These changes are intended to increase the viability of caster-based oriented playstyle. So hey, Owl Weaving's getting a good buff. Also on top of that, Wrath. You kind of sleep on how much they cast Wrath in Raid, because every time they cast Wrath, they gain mana back. So they kind of, during downtime, they spam Wrath to try to get mana back. This is going to be a nice little buff, honestly. But hey, Owl Weaving could be played now, which is very cool. Is Sunfire buffed? Yeah, is Sunfire still not is it AoE still, or I don't know. Okay, Prez is receiving a 5% healing reduction. Okay, that's fair. But to make it a little bit better is Verdant Embrace mana cost is reduced. Okay, that's fair. So here's my problem with this though. Yes, look, Prez Evoker and Mistweaver and probably like Disc Priest maybe, they are healing more than the other healers. I'm not denying that. But Resto Shaman and Resto Druid are doing like kind of piss poor healing in Raid. Like, buff their Raid healing. What are we doing? Nerfing the ones that are making the Raid doable. Like, what are we doing? Like, why not just make it more accessible to more people and buff the healers that are underperforming? That's so stupid. So all healing's reduced. Now, it's worth noting. It's very, very, very worth noting that this does not nerf our spinning crank kick and punch kick healing in Mythic Plus. This nerfs our like healing sources, not our abilities. This nerfs our spells, not abilities. So we're still gonna. It doesn't say our damage is reduced, and those two sources scale off of our damage. So spinning crank kick is still gonna be just as good. And so all this is really nerfing, like realistically, is like things like renewing mist, enveloping mist, like things that scale off of our healing modifier. Like rushing wind kicks healing, I think will get decreased. All those little sources in Raid are gonna see this nerf. On top of that, they're nerfing Shaylin's Gift, which is that's awful. That is awful. Shaylin's gonna do less healing per stack. What's the point of it? What is the point of Shaylin's Gift now? Like, okay, so they're cutting Shaylin's Gift healing bonus in half per stack. So if you get the 10 stacks of Shaylin's Gift, it's now going to do the healing that it would have done at 5 stacks previously. That's like... I feel like I just my doorbell just rang and I went and there's a flaming bag of dog poop on the the door, and it says like from Blizzard, but I don't know. That's so stupid. Like literally, what's the point of Shaylin's gift? I mean, we're still gonna play it. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, what's its purpose? You know what I mean? It went from like, what was it? It was like 25% per stack or something stupid. No, it was big. It was like 33% per stack. No, I think it was 25. And now it's 5 per. I don't know, man. That's so dumb. Okay, Holy Paladin though. I love this. I love that they're getting some love. Dev notes. Our goal for these changes are to increase overall throughput and elevate judgments. Dude. The walk back. What are we doing? Okay. And elevate judgments roll rotationally regardless of talent build. So if you haven't been paying attention, Holy Paladins are not pressing judgment as much as a filler in Mythic Plus. It's just much better, much more efficient to just spin that global on a flash heal or a flash of light, whatever it's called, because it's like, you know, people are going to take damage in the time that it takes you to cast that spell. So just having that heal kind of pre-charged is just better, and like you're still building a resource point. So like, I don't know. Holy Shock's healing increased by 10. Wog increased by 20. Those are good. Eternal Flame increased by 20. So how does this work? So is Word of Glory, does that not modify Eternal Flame as well? So is Eternal Flame getting like a 20 plus a 20% buff, or are they buffed separately? Drop Shaylin's Go Apex. I don't know. I kind of do want to dabble a bit with Vivifying Keys, if I'm being real. I kind of just want to play our raid build in Keys and just have fun with it. Light of Dawn should have gotten more of a bonus. They need to split up Light of Dawn's healing and Mythic Plus and raid, if I'm being real. And then Greater Judgment Absorb has been big increased. So now you're incentivized to use, you're more incentivized to use your Infusion of Light procs on throwing a Judgment instead of a Flash of Light, which, okay. I don't know if that doesn't change things rotationally, right? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? I might be thinking of the wrong thing with Greater Judgment, Heal Absorb. Disc Priest. Okay, if we're nerfing the other two big healers, raid healing. We're making some targeted changes this week to reduce Discipline's overall healing output by lowering atonement healing, okay, while increasing the value of targeted shield. Okay, that will be good in Mythic Plus. I think that's a huge win. And direct healing spells to help with triage in dungeons. These adjustments are intended to keep Discipline's strengths intact while improving their ability to respond to dangerous health swings in dungeon content. I love that. So Atonement now causes spell damage to heal all targets affected by Atonement for 28 instead of 35. That's a big nerf. That's a, what is that? That's a 10th? No, that's a 5th. So they're nerfing this by 20%. Atonement by 20% that's a big nerf. But, okay, Power Word Shield Absorptions increased by 25%, and keep in mind their Apex scales off that. I guess maybe it doesn't. Okay, Void Shield Absorption also is increased by the same amount, so that's big. That's a big jump for Mythic Plus. And for Raid. It's not like they're not casting these in Raid. Flash Heal Healing increased by 25%. Okay. So then also Shadow Mending. Very nice. Didn't they recently make it where they get more Shadow Mends too? Which is, or maybe, I don't know. Power Word Radiance Healing is increased by 25%. Very good. That'll help their Mythic Plus pretty nicely. And Plea Healing increased. Okay, that's kind of, I guess they had to include the ugly stepchild. Holy Priest getting an 8% healing increase. When are they gonna stop just making Holy do a lot of healing? Like, buff it and give it some reason to be brought to Mythic Plus, you know what I mean? Like, buff Burning Vehemence's damage by like 200% and then see what happens, you know what I mean? Like, let's have fun with it. And then Rest of Shaman finally makes it on a patch notes. All healing done increased by only 8%. They could have received a little bit more. All damage dealt increased by 30%. They needed it. Their chain lightnings are pitiful. Hopefully I wonder if this also buffs Acid Rain. It should. It definitely should. And then also in PvP, Mistweaver, they're still touching it up. Our goal for these Mistweaver monk changes is to target their ability to extend the duration of matches. We would like to maintain their identity of pushing the pace of games through adding damage and impactful rushdown utility, but their ability to trade cooldowns and their mana efficiency is more effective than we would like. Yeah, Mana Tea and Mythic Plus, or in PvP just feels kind of busted. So Mana Tea now restores half the mana, Cocoon's absorb amount is reduced. Dang, that's brutal. And Chrysalis, they're nerfing Cocoon's PvP absorb, and they're nerfing Chrysalis's. Ugh, Mistweaver, dang. What do we do? What do we do? And still the top 10 healers are all Resto Druids. But whatever. Whatever, that's kind of sad. There's no point in building Shaylin's Act. I mean, it'll still do more healing. Like, you can still make it do... A 50% healing modifier is a lot, right? It is a lot. But it's not nearly as good as a 100% modifier, so it's just, like, kind of sad. Can we get into a plus 10 with this character? We're gonna find out. We might have to push up our own key, which I actually wouldn't mind doing a 6 Algathar. What talent build am I running? I'm sure it's just atrocious. Farseer with Apex. I feel like there's some crap in here that I had swapped to for leveling that I definitely should swap away, but you know what? We'll figure it out as we go. Wait. It was Acid Rain. Should I run this with Farseer? Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see if we can get to a 10. Just off merit alone. So Windrunner, I don't want to do Windrunner. A Mayasara sounds fun. I'm going to say 3.6 main. Copy. Bang. They have a healer. So you do Party Fit, Mythic Plus. Okay. Seat. Does Thunderous Paws break me out of chains? I would need it to, because I don't know if I can survive multiple ticks of chains, if I'm being real. Alright, people, have a little faith. We might need to get the, no levers key going. Might need to just search up, instead of searching up 10, look up no levers. Might be the only people desperate enough. Nexus point would be kind of rough. It really a lot of these keys hinge on if Thunderous Paws stops, if that removes, so it removes snares. Oh, we're in an Algathar. Okay, it's another Algathar. Yo. Alright. I'm gonna say porting. That way they know I have the port and I'm not lying about my IO. We got messaged. Super low eye level, bro. I can do that. It'll be smooth. I'm gonna say just did same key on 222 Holy Priest. We will be fine. Now I don't have a tank external. I do have Spirit Link Totem. How are we gonna keep our tank alive on this first pool? I'm gonna have to save my Healing Stream Totems. I'm gonna need to fish for some procs. Like, I might save my Ancestral Swiftness for as the tank bleed starts to rack up. And then I can drop a bunch of Apex Totems to just hopefully just spam heal them. Maybe I drop Earth Ellie. Do I have the big Earth Ellie going? To protect you and your allies, generating high threat and taunting enemies. I might have to slam a mid-pool Earth Ellie. I just don't think he's going to stay alive, if I'm being real. Yeah, he said, super low item level, bro. You can do that, question mark. I said, it'll be smooth. Just did the same key, 222 Holy Priest. He said, okay. I'm not lying. We did just do the same exact key, and it was very smooth. I am worried, though. We're going in without a shield. How troll is this? Does anyone know for Resto Shamans how troll it is to not have a shield? Like if you use a two-hand? Yeah, what's up, Azarelos? Just saw that atrocious Skyreach. Holy moly. I mean, it just kept getting worse. Did you already get HPAL done? We're gonna do a key. So this is a long series, Shane. This is a long series. We have 6 healers that we're trying to push all at once. So the first goal, the goal of today, is to get each of my healers a +10, just to guarantee a vault, because we're not gonna get the series done this week. But the quicker we can get 10s, the quicker we'll get mythic loot, the better keys we'll get invited to, and so on and so forth. Yo, what's up, Mad Al? How are you doing? I'm blaming Team Liquid for these Mistweaver nerfs, and will root for Echo/Method. See, I'm a Method fanboy. I just want to see Method win one. You know what I mean? That'd be sick. Didn't they, like, get second in Jailer tier? Like, didn't that's the one that Liquid had to stop. I feel like Method might have snuck second, or did Echo also stop and they got first? But would it not be super cool if Method just, like, underdog took one? Because the whole, like, narrative is like, oh yeah, these two teams are so dominant that, like, no other team can win, right? It's like, wouldn't it just be so nice if, like, they just, like, slammed at one tier? Like, maybe they figured out the secret to, like, one of these bosses and, like, you know, didn't show it on screen, you know? That'd be sick. But what's good, Matt Al? How are you doing today? We're about to hop into a +10, get our 10 secured on the Shaman, and yeah, we just have so much grinding. There's no way we can get all the grinding done in one day, but there's gonna be plenty of content along the way. Looks like we're waiting on a tank. So I told these guys that I was porting there, but I also don't want to waste my port in case they kick me. I need to get closer. Do we seriously have to go to Vivify and M+ now? I don't think so. I mean, a 5-man Shaylins is still so good. It's just, it's going to be so much weaker. It's such a shame. What did my boy Shayloons do? Literally, what did Shayloons do? It's not like any raid. I mean, some raiders are playing with it, but not like to great success. Why target Shayloons? What? It's ridiculous. But like I said, a 50% healing modifier is a lot. Don't get me wrong. But when you take it from like 250 down to 50, it's atrocious. They should have still buffed its 0-stack healing even more to compensate. But whenever they do some big Mistweaver changes, that means that it's time to cook. So I'll be trying to cook up some builds, guys. See if we can find the hidden spice. I did, Viscons. We just took a look at them. It's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. It's kind of like they're trying to remove Shayloon's identity, it seems like. What are they doing to Mistweaver? So they gave it a 5% overall nerf, which, sure. It's only 5% healing nerf, which sounds brutal. But really, it's just, it's all of, like, your healing sources. It's not, like, your damage to healing sources. So, like, your spinning crank kick healing is going to be the same. Ancient teaching is going to be the same. What it's really, like, nerfing is, like, renewing mist healing by 5%, which is big. Don't get me wrong. Especially in raid, that's big. But on top of that, that's fine. I think we expected that, right? After the Race World first. The annoying thing is that the second thing they're nerfing is Shayloon's gift. So they're saying Shayloons now, instead of getting 10% bonus healing on Shayloons for every stack of Shayloons, you're only getting 5%. He said, if you guys don't need specific trinkets for your main loot spec, could y'all go enhance / havoc for puzzle box? I'm saying I got you. I know how big puzzle box is for people, so I don't really think that the emerald trinket in this place is not very good. So I'm gonna swap my loot spec. Try to get this guy a puzzle box. I know how big that trinket is, so I feel like it's just worth it. So if I were to get this trinket to drop, then technically I guess that would tell me that it would have been the healer trinket, but the healer trinket's kind of bad in here. It's not bad, actually. It's, like, not the best, so I don't really care about it.
The void
It's one that I don't want to use.
embrace
Also, I'm our luster.
Leave your sanity.
I'm our luster. I'm going to have to pick up verse again. So we're in another +10. We have 226 item level, and we're on the pre-buff shaman. Do I think the buff with Rest of Shaman push it over as meta over Ardruid? I don't think so. I think people like Shamrocked are better than all the other druids above them, but I don't know if it's enough to push them above Rest of Druid personally, especially because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I personally don't think so. Let's click Lust before I forget. Okay, this is pretty tragic. Puddle spawns. Forgot I was playing Shaman. Gonna put down Earth Ellie as his Guardian falls off. He's also in Avenging Wrath. Of Ascendance. I am just spamming into the tank here. Not even gonna heal the Hunter. I'm just gonna let my Cleave Totems heal him. Oh, also I picked Acid Rain just for this pool. I forgot to put it down. Oops. That's okay. We'll be fine. We live. Look, the puddle doesn't even one-shot the Demon Hunter. Okay, tank lived first pool. That's all we care about.
We are just about.
He is marked.
There is too much.
Alright, we're killing it.
What are you doing?
The HP changes sound nice, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much it's like fully gonna change things for them, but buffing Log, buffing Light of Dawn, and buffing Holy Shock again is a big deal for sure. What I'm saying is, like, I don't know if it's gonna change like how you play it like they think it's going to. You know what I mean? Like, is Judgment now gonna be like your big go-to builder? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Mortals.
Okay, I don't have Spirit Walker's Grace. Alright, let's pad this damage while I can because I am so under geared that we're just gonna get farmed on the meters. Put down that Acid Rain. Hey, this spec's broken. I can kick. Put down a stun, put down a poison cleansing. Very nice. Get a healing rain down. Thing is, like, this pool, these first few packs are just keep the tank alive. That's really it. So I'm just spot healing the tank and, like, no one else is taking damage. Look. I'm, like, literally absent from the key from now. Where we're really going to get tested in healing is on this next boss. So I probably should have just saved Lust for Croth if I'm being real. It's going to be the only hard boss. Well, that and the last boss. Your name always trips me out. Extremely close to my Microsoft IGN and my old Battle.net name. I have to hear this old name, though. Hope you're well today. I'm doing fantastic. Hopefully you're well as well. Can't complain. Got nothing to complain about. We cracked vaults earlier today, and they were very good vaults. So, I'm happy. Let's put down a Healing Stream Totem in range of the tank. The thing about Prop Paladin is, like, on pulls like this, I don't even need to heal them. So, like, I'm literally just AFK for the first quarter of this dungeon. It feels so bad. I'm so, like, unnecessary. I'm gonna have Riptide and Earth Shield just healing them. That's kind of it for now. And like this is pre-buff shaman, so my damage is so low that like I'm doing no damage.
Look at this Lishrath arena. Oh wait, what are these birds doing?
All right, we're not gonna have lust for Croth, so that does kind of scare me. If I were tanking, I would go and pull some more trash on the next platform first to line up lust on Croth.
Mortals.
But lusting on Veximus is not bad.
After any shred of control.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really on top of Unleash Life. I definitely should get rid of this UI, and I should fix my advanced cooldown manager. Also, I'm gonna want full mana here, right? This boss is a doozy, especially without lust. Did that hit me? No. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Yeah, so far this has been a very chill key, other than having to keep the tank alive there at the end. But other than that, it's been super chill, super chill. Let's force a proc of the Apex from our Ancestral Swiftness. Just let our Apex Totem heal. Live tank. Yeah, definitely noticing like Rest of Shaman's damage is pretty low.
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Alright, I have an Apex. How long does that last? I don't think it lasts long. Oh, it actually does. Gives me a minute to press it. That's nice.
At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
Alright, let's do this. What does this give me? Reduces all physical damage? I do think that this scream is physical, right? Maybe not. I feel like this Paladin, he's either just a good player and he knows just like pocket the healer there, like just throw like one word of glory there because he doesn't need it, or he saw my item level and is like, this guy's gonna struggle. But really, I think we're fine. Oh, that's not where I wanted to ping.
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Here I'm not using a cooldown because we have the haste buff from the thing. I will throw down an ancestor though. Yeah, I don't like my Resto Shaman UI. That is fun too. It's like I get to set up my UI on all the healers. That's so much fun.
Darkness fill you.
Oh boy, what are we doing? The affix is not that deep, guys. Come on now. Someone just like tried to kill us. It's on Team Zalatath. Alright. Very nice, very nice. You won't be able to trade it. Oh, that's true. Tragic. Well, hey, I'll have a puzzle box. I always wanted to try enhancement, So if I get puzzle blocks, hey, we're swimming. By the way, chat just reminded. Can't trade. Also, I'm about to get knocked. People are about to die. We're fine. Paladin says hi, chat. Hopefully I don't get the puzzle box because that would feel so bad. Hey, at least it's the thought that counts, right? I was willing. I messed up my own loot table to help him out. Also, I'm giving up on a weapon here. Hold on. Maybe that's Turbo Troll, but hey, anything to help a guy get a puzzle box. I feel like it's worth it. He said, all Gucci, if you ever play Enhance, it's really good for you. Hey, guess what? I'll tell him that I play Enhance all the time to make him feel better if we get it. But of course, now I'm just speaking it into existence that I'm going to get it. That's Amber right at me. Ooh, that jump is crazy. Probably should pop a sentence here. It's not that deep. Dang, whenever I join these undergeared 10s, I'm like either hoping for content or for it to go smoothly, and I guess hey, it's going very smoothly. You know it's a good key when like you, the healer, don't have to heal at all, right? Which I guess is like kind of troll, but like when you have a prop paladin that just like snipes the own healing on themselves, and then like no other people are really taking that much damage, then it's a good key.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Yeah, I've used my, yeah, I was about to say, I've used my CC. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, I kicked. I didn't stun. Oh, I'm trolling. Dang. Dude, the Apex talent for Shaman is so strong, actually. I feel like that's like their one redeeming grace, right? Like having a very good Apex talent. What kind of trinket is Puzzle Box good for? Puzzle Box is just so insane. I was playing a key with a Guardian Druid the other day. It was some kind of, it was like a Seed of the Triumvirate at like 18 or 19. And I was like, dude, this tank is pulling so slow because between every pack he would stand still and just like channel his Algathar's Puzzle Box. And then boom, the pull would start. It's like, dude, is it that necessary? And then I looked at the damage. Guy, like, consistently had over 300k DPS on every pool as a tank. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, take my money. You're right. That trinket's crazy. Yeah, that trinket is filthy.
Yeah. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Shamans never die, y'all saw nothing. Oh my goodness, people. Just stand still, please. Need a re-shaman buff. Oh, that was a lustful, my bad.
Here we are.
It's fine.
Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight
We're fine.
accidentally overloaded an
Fellow monk
arcane
main
element
healer here. What's up,
and created a
Venoseptic?
powerful
How are you
construct
doing?
named Veximus that
Welcome in,
quickly
fellow monk
started
player.
to wreak
Oh,
havoc.
so it's like a tank DK warrior trinket. I think it's a, what is it, a strength agility trinket maybe? I could be wrong there, but I think it's strength agility.
From absorbing stray
I have to hang out over here.
allow it to grow further out of control. Veximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
I'm not really gonna min-max those drops. Ooh, be careful. Hunter.
Veximus did not absorb any arcane orbs.
So this set I will
As the dragons neared victory,
use cooldowns for.
Veximus unleashed its full
because this every other one's the overlap, right? It's when you get the mana bombs followed by the knockback. Let's quickly face tank one. Not committing anything to that. I have my Ancestral Swiftness for the next one. Hopefully it doesn't hit me again, but do my defensive. I want to get knocked into the puddle, so I'm gonna hold W. Alright, Veximus down. We move on.
Tried its best to defeat the dragons. It was ultimately destroyed. Well done.
Oh, so it's like a, oh yeah. Doing good, got 15 Resil last week, so feeling alright. Just chilling today since I had an exam tomorrow. Ooh, very good luck. That's not a thing. Good luck in the exam tomorrow. What's the exam on? Maybe we can pop quiz you. How about that? Just kidding. There's very few things that I know, and half of them are about this game. So unless you're taking like a World of Warcraft quiz, I might not be any help. But you got this. Good luck in the quiz. Or exam, not a quiz. Is this just one man bomb? It is. Okay, I'll live. Echo Knight time. Oh, gotta spot heal him through this mana bomb. 15 Resil is phenomenal though, dude. Very nice. Love to hear that. Yeah, the first pack in Academy with no Apex is so fun. Yeah, it is. You do so much damage. Yeah, Apex Monk is very fun. It reminds me of the old days where I would just play dumb builds just to try to maximize damage. Like, literally no other point to the build other than just maximizing damage. Okay, we have double Echo Knight pool. So I'm gonna Ascendance this one. I'll stun here. Really need better CC during those Echo Knight shouts. I feel like wasting a kick on a bolt outside of those shouts is like, it's just a waste, honestly.
Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control.
Alright, I'm going to get inside to bait. Oh, that's so tragic. He's gonna LOS these anyways.
Greetings, new. Who are you? You are not registered here.
Stop chasing me!
It's
Goodness.
only for students. Head to the registrar.
Thing's just running at me. Oh, it's cool how my lava burst kind of bends, like it's kind of curving. You'll see that, that's pretty cool. Alright, we don't have less do. We have just absolutely smashed this key. This has been ridiculous. When you get a prop paladin that can keep themselves alive, like they do so much damage. Like it's ridiculous. The thing is, they fall off very hard in like higher keys where it becomes a lot harder. How do you already have 3 stacks? Well, that's my bad for not seeing, but like how do we already have 3? That's crazy.
Mortals, scrabbling after.
You will not pass the semester.
Definitely should have saved Lust for this. I didn't realize just how fast we were moving.
Learn from this.
Dude, this DH values the affix over everything. He's getting hit by like every mechanic just to dodge the affix. I'm gonna warning ping him. Also gonna pop a defensive because I'm at 2 stacks. Go to the corner.
Learn from this.
That's a panic spirit link. Everyone move through the spirit link. It's safety.
Learn from this. Think about what you have done.
Commit.
Not pass the semester.
Very nice. Oh no. By the way, we had two puzzle boxes. Of course I get puzzle box. I don't intend to use it. So you solve a puzzle and it grants you a bunch of mastery, like a bunch of mastery. Did the hunter trade it to him? I don't want to open a trade with him. That would have been really troll. I did not mean to. Oh, it's the hunter's bis. But he's still giving it. Oh, what a kind hunter. Hold on. Drago Lancer. Ah, I wish I could trade it. No, and I like literally if I would have just spent some crest. I don't know if I have the crest, but oh, that's so tragic. Oh, that's so tragic, man. Of course I get it. We spoke it into existence. I don't know how much gold I have on this character, but we're at least going to send him some. That is very kind of him. That was super chill of him. He's like, this is my best trinket, but I'll give it to you because I know you want it. Ugh, dude, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I swapped to my I swapped my loot spec because he was like, can y'all swap to loot spec so you can try to get me this trinket? I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. I'd love to help you get this trinket. But then you guys reminded me, wait, I won't be able to trade it anyways. What an idiot. Because of this. And these. Any good for Resto? The thing is, I'm pretty sure Mastery is still Resto Shaman's worst stat. And yeah, taking a trinket just for the on use and getting no main stat or getting no trinket stat from it is really bad. That is sad. It's an agility strength trinket. I can't even use it. And he's like, but if you plan to play enhancement in any, it's very good for you. I'm like, dude, I don't even. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm gonna need you to sit down for this one. I don't plan to play either of those specs. But now I feel bad. I'm gonna boost my trinkets up to a level where I'll be able to trade future. No, they don't even get that high. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Oh wait, so since my main character is geared, I'm like saving on crests again. Is that a thing this season? Or no, it's just because I have the 266 trinket. Dang. Doing 16s as Windwalker at the moment. Didn't get any good loot in Vault, sadly. Dang. Had to pick Socket. Hey, honestly, this season's a good Socket season. It's like the first season in a while where like getting a Socket from the Vault's not the worst thing ever. I know it sucks because you don't see your item level grow, but like it's really not bad. Because pieces like don't have sockets on them, right? Or because there's no there's like no jewel setting this season, right? So you like have to like you can't buy something from the auction house to get a socket. Okay, once again, our goal today, guarantee a +10 on all the alts. So we just did a +10, that means our vault is at least set up. On this character, we can come back through later in the week and do more, and I probably will grind a lot more off stream on some of these characters. But the main goal is to just secure a 10 for the vault. And then we can come back through and do like 6s. Just to spam 6s and get good gear. Because 6s drop heroic gear from the end. My exam tomorrow is my 7th semester end of my Bachelor of Architectural Technology and Construction Management Education. Well, luckily for you, sir, you're talking to the Architectural Technology and Construction Management Education king over here, man. Look, I've been in a lot of buildings. In fact, I'm afraid of buildings that are tall because of how much I know about them. So, that's why I'm afraid of heights. Like, if you think about it. But don't think too hard. Because you got an exam tomorrow. Don't want to mess you up. But now you got this. You've been studying. You've been working hard. It's going to work out. You got this. Okay, so the Paladin has done a 10, but not this week. Paladin, I've also apparently done some 9s. We really want to look for a non-Myasara, Skyreacher, Alcthar, just to fill in these holes. So we want to look for Windrunner, Nexus Point, and Magisters. And this was one of the characters that got a Mythic Track leg piece. That's huge. You take exams very chill. I'm really good at taking tests too. So I feel you. It's just so nice. Like, I know a lot of people panic, and it's just nice not being that. So like, I feel you there, man. And it gives you just this like confidence walking into any test. It made me save crest because I didn't get anything. Now I have to, so now I have enough. Hey, that's true. That's huge. Honestly, that's the silver lining. That's the glass half full approach, Brammy. That's awesome. It's like, hey, great news. I didn't get anything in the vault, so now I have a ton of crest for next week. Like, that's such a good glass half full approach. What's up, Vino over? I see you. Vino on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate you. First pack in Academy with no Apex is so fun. Yeah, it's awesome. LB, I achieved 16 Resil and now did 3 17s. DK, tell me you weren't about to quit the other day. You literally said you're done with WoW. And look at you now, dude. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Like, seriously, that is so insane. If I were with you, I would pat you on the back. But I need you to do that for me. Okay, we got Windrunner, Nexus Point, and Magisters we need to go to. Nexus Point, Magisters, Windrunner, I think are the 3 that I just said. Do we queue up for this? Nah. Do we queue up for this is the question. Nah, I don't think I could heal back the heal absorb on a 14 with this item level yet. I might be able to, but it's just not. I don't want to trash anyone's key. Alright, y'all know the drill. We're going to cheese it with the note. Did I queue up or did I cancel? Oh, I queued up. Okay. Let's look up 11. Windrunner. I kind of want to do like a 12, if I'm being totally real with you guys. Just want to see if we can do it. Or at least an 11. I want to always be like improving these characters. I don't want to move slow in this challenge. Zanos that needs a B-res. I need a macro B-res to something. Nexus Point Zenus. Okay. Yo. I need to click bind B-res. Click bind. What's my B-res look like? It's this one, right? Intercession. Thing is, I'm not gonna ever press it. What button could I do it to? I mean, like, the smart thing is R, right? Like R for res. But my finger's not equipped. Not equipped to, it should be spacebar, right? It's gotta be spacebar. I feel like it's the best one. We'll try it. It's like, how often am I trying to jump mid-combat, right? Okay, where are we going? We're going to Xenos. Xenos. You have a macro for cleanse / speed res. That's genius. That's actually genius. So it's like if dead, be res, if alive, cleanse. That's so smart, actually. Fonson, I should have known. Should have known you've come in and just dropped the knowledge bomb of the century. That's so good. Because like your cleanse isn't gonna do anything if they're dead. Can I do that through? I know I could do it by setting up a macro and clicking the macro, but or like click binding the macro. But can I? Let me try. Quick binding. Okay, so that might mess things up as is. But can I tinker with this at all? No, I'm gonna have to make a macro. All right, I don't know. We need to get where we're going. What build am I running? Seems good, but I'll be real with you guys. I really want to make the swap to Lightsmith. I'm not gonna lie. I think Lightsmith is so good. I really want to make the swap. Let me see. Do I have any open bindings? 9. I think I have an open binding on 9. I'm just gonna make the swap from Herald to Lightsmith and I just want to see. Like I know it's good. It's just good passive damage and shielding. I'm used to playing with shielding. What have they done to my boy Hammer and Anvil though? An actual ghost of its former self. Let me read all these talents though. Armor and primary stat. Holy power ability, increase the damage and healing of your next holy shock. Ooh, I kind of want divine guidance. Big consecration sounds fun, but I know it's definitely not better. After casting holy armament, your next 3 abilities cast a lesser armament of the same kind. Okay. Successfully dispelling a harmful effect reduces cleanses cooldown. Very cool. Cooldown of armaments reduced by 20%. When an armament fades, cooldown of lay on hands reduced. Effect of your aura is increased by 33%. There we go. Confusing. Consuming infusion of light reduces the cooldown of armaments. When your bulwark absorbs damage or your sacred weapon deals damage or healing, you have a chance to gain awakening. Very cool. Avenging Wrath summons an additional sacred weapon. I'm just swapping. I'm sending. Reading? Bolt. I know, right? Imagine reading as a holy paladin. Come on now. What am I doing? If anything, I just nerfed myself. Okay. We need to port. What am I doing? Which one's Xenos? Haven't really learned all the little, I guess, thumbnails here of all the dungeons yet. Ashen Hollow, Wings, Lust, you're good. What? Ashen Hollow, is Ashen Hollow back? That'd be sick, dude. If they ever bring Ashen Hollow back, I mean, they'd be cooking. I mean, now I can try 2 times to get my Biz 2-hand weapon and upgrade it. Not that bad. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Not all bad. Make sure we're repaired. Ooh, 600 repair bill. Oof. That was the last time I saw Holy Paladin. Honestly, so true. Well, there was one season since then that they were like Giga Slammers. It was 10.0.7, I think. 10.1.7? Yeah, 10.1.7. They were crazy. That was the one that they had to nerf them into the ground, and even still, they were meta. Lansy says, I just did my first M+ since BFA. That is amazing. That's like, I know it's probably been like looming, like daunting, like should I do a key, like, but you did it. You did it. Even if the key didn't go well, which I'm sure it did, but even if it didn't, like that's still a big step. Like that is awesome. But how'd you like it? Which key did you do? How'd it go? What'd you play? Were people nice? Hopefully the group was just a nice, wholesome experience. We're here playing our Holy Paladin. I am playing a different build. I need my weapon imbue here. Let's go ahead and imbue the weapon before I forget. Let me make sure my macro works. I think that should work. Use my trinket. We can remove that for now. That macro should work. Test. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? Test succeed. You passed. A+. How's it going, Jeremy? KO5IW. Nice to see you. Also, we were testing this out a few weeks ago. I want to test it again. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. I don't know if it does anything, but I want to believe that liking the stream behaves like if you were to like a video and kind of like helps the video be seen by more people and stuff like after the fact. So if you don't mind, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Hey, we're in. We are in. Okay, we're straight in the key. Let's
The void beckons
beacon
us
these
all.
guys. Actually, I definitely won't.
Embrace it. Leave.
I should swap these.
Give up this foolishness. We have already won.
There we go.
You put all of Silvermoon in danger.
Alright, I need to get into Holy Paladin mode. We are on the Holy Paladin. I'm also playing
There seem to be
Holy
a few pieces
Armaments.
missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lothraxium.
Hurry up those repairs.
Uh-oh.
If we
Uh-oh,
are
Word of
prepared,
Glory's not working.
that will be all of us.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Hold. We need to get out of combat. We need to get out of combat. I can't Word of Glory. I can't Word of Glory. This is like very catastrophic. I literally not being able to playing Holy Paladin without being able to Word of Glory is possibly the worst thing. Okay, we're relying on Holy Lights. I need to fix this. My click finds are bad. I'm just gonna die. We're just gonna die. Okay. I know that seems toxic, but I need to leave combat. The longer I stay alive, the more we troll. Add binding. Quick bind. This key's kind of washed. I don't think it's just me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Hello? Okay. We are back. Okay, we just played that off like we're fine. No, okay. Things aren't that bad. Yes. Now we can actually press Word of Glory. We're back. Okay, we're gonna put small beacon there. Big there. We're rolling. I can actually heal people now. Whew, so what was wrong there is apparently I just had Eternal Flame keybound and not Word of Glory, which is that's not what you want, right? But now we're back. Now we're back. I was pure panic mode. think he can blink out of that. I'm not gonna waste. We have 3 paladins, so one of us should have freedomed. And it should have been me, but. Okay, maybe we've scared our tank into pulling very small. Abandoned instance? No. We're fine. It's literally like one of the freest timers in the dungeon pool. Our tank is pulling like 1 pack at a time, though. That was so cursed. That was so cursed. I didn't have it click bound. That's so cursed. Gotta look up roots. Was fine. Not gonna lie. My word. That is not the way. Yeah, literally the reason why we wiped there was because my Word of Glory macro was broken. This guy's flaming the tank, saying the route's bad. That route's fine. What? He's saying you need to go right instead of going left. Leak pulling off the rip across the map. Leak pulling off the rip across the map. Off rip with 4 CDs. You are not doing 17s, 18s. Oh god, here we go. And your Raider IO profile is 3 days old with no main associated. You are not doing 17 18s. Okay, hold on. Let's what's this guy's name? Who's the leader of this group? We got Norin and we have Kamehameha Boop. Alright. We just gotta show him. If he doesn't believe, we just gotta show him. Kamehameha Boop. There's no, he's not taking, I linked it to him. He's not taking it. We just gotta show him. I said I changed my character's name. My characters aren't linked anymore. He said, that's not how that works. Yes, it is. Yes, okay, now that I'm logging into the monk, I got you, Andy. Tell them you have to witness on your you have witness on your stream. I will. We're gonna queue up on our monk, and then I'll tell them. If I can load in fast enough and find the key without them filling. Do I know what Holy Paladin should craft first? I don't off the top of my head. If I were to guess, it would be you should probably craft a weapon or a shield, like a one-hand or a shield, or that's not how that works. Hold on. Oh god. Kamehameha Boop. No, they filled. Oh, that's tragic. I wanted to show them. I wanted to show them. Maybe they're reposting. Hold on. Hold. No, they filled. Dang, man. Dang. I wanted to queue up for their key. With a, he's like, you're not doing 17, 18. I literally have this key timed at an 18. Come on now. What happened to that key? Well, okay, so I loaded into a key and I had just swapped my hero talents. So it changed my Eternal Flame to Word of Glory, and apparently my Word of Glory wasn't keybound anymore because it's technically a different spell. So we did the first pool, and I couldn't Word of Glory anyone, so we wiped. Okay, it was my fault. But the guy was flaming the tank, saying that's not the pool you do. You should look up routes, like all the stuff. So I just said, just by the way, that was my fault. That was not the tank's fault. The route was fine. He was like, that's not the route you do. I was like, dude, we've done that route in every 17 and 18 I've done in this key. And he's like, you are not doing 17s, 18s. LOL. And I said, I am. He's like, you have no main associated with this account, and it's 3 days old. I'm like, dude, I literally just changed this character's name. Like, it's desynced it from all of my stuff. He's like, that's not how that works. It literally is, though. It literally is. The thing is, I don't know the guy's name. I think it was like Norris. Can y'all see? I guess I can look back on stream. Oh, but I covered up chat. What was his name? He had a weird character, too. Okay, hold on. We might find it. Need to find out how to get this. It's an O that has like lines through it, I think. Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out how to type this O. O with a line through it. Sweet. Maybe this one. No player named Norin's playing. Whatever. Is he like on Do Not Disturb or something? That's so cringe. I wanted to flex, man. Let me flex. Okay. Can't you see in recent allies? Ooh, maybe. How do I see that? Who? How do I see that? Recent allies. Okay. But see, I'm on a different character. I'm on a different character. Can I see? It should be my whole BNet though, right? Yeah, these are all players that I've played with on my monk. Also, Andy, I had imported that. And I forgot to post it. We'll pop chat back out again. Hold on, let me share this to Andy really quick. There you go, Andy. That's what I'm running. I mean, I linked to my Warcraft logs. Like, I wouldn't just have a similar name as someone and then just have their Warcraft logs on standby. I mean, I guess you could do that, but that would be pretty cringe. Ugh. Now go find that name. Okay. Do y'all want me to be petty? I'll be petty, dude. I love this. I love it. But it is taking me forever, and at this point I'm kind of losing credibility because of how long it's taken me, but whatever. Okay. Copy character name. We're doing it again. Man, I'm afraid to pug anything higher than a 12. Couldn't imagine an 18. It's rough. But last night, me and one of my guildies did some keys together. We pushed up my 17, did the 18, timed it, bricked the 19 and the 18, timed the 17, and then timed another 18, okay? It was a doozy. We did a bunch of keys. Every single key that we did together that we succeeded, the three other pugs all typed great heals or like good heals at the end. So I was like cranking the other night. All right, this is taking forever, but hey, y'all, you asked for it. I'll be petty. Garone says, "Petty, petty, do it. Find them." The thing is, I just tried to whisper him and it said no player found. So I think he's like privated. Or like on Do Not Disturb or something. Doesn't accept whispers maybe. I would have loved to queue up to his key. Like, and then carried him. And oh, that would have been so good. If I queued up to his key on my Mistweaver, hard carried it. And then said, "You're welcome for carry." I think, ooh, that would be it. That's everything. I love that. But I'm not that petty. The thing is, I'm petty. I'm not toxic, though. I try not to be. Okay, so if I just slash whisper his name, yo. No player in it. How'd you know it was Storm Rage, though? He's playing. I should have given him the stream link. That's true. Did we just wait 20 minutes until his key's done? Just queue up to it again? No. Don't carry him, that's blessing. But it's like, it's humbling. If I carried him, I wouldn't mind it. I need the crests, right? But, it would just feel so good after the key to be like, imagine if I out-damaged him as my healer, too. Ooh, that'd be so good. But that can't happen. Unless this build I've been cooking up. Have to add Storm Rage since he's on Storm Rage? Okay, let's try it. Storm Rage. Yo. I think he just blocked me. Because he doesn't want the truth. Whatever. Okay, do y'all want me to do a monk key or do y'all want me to go back and do a paladin key? Up to you guys. I'm happy with whatever. We can do an actual monk key. Can look for a big key. Or can do paladin. Okay, what you do is... Okay, Genticle. Genticle's about to give me the truth. Paladin? Okay, we're back. Of course. What you do... Yeah, give it to me, Genticle. I need to know. Find out where he is in Silvermoon. The thing is, he's in a key. I think he just started up that key again. I think it took me my like, honestly, poor college student computer that's 10 years old too long to load in and out of the game to where he filled the group and started the key in the time it took me to. Like, this computer's so broken down, man. It's sad. Very sad. And saunter up to him. So, like, RP walk up and, like, do my head like that with each step. Okay, okay. Man, I feel like I just wait outside the dungeon. He'll pop out eventually. I do think he blocked me. Like, legit. I think he saw it coming, saw me logging out. I was like, I don't want to deal with it. Either that or the mage just disbanded and didn't want to run the key, which is equally likely. But I can't message him, so... I'm checking all these paladin groups, dude. Okay, either way, let's move on. Here's another Zenith. The thing is, like, that key's so free. It's just... I literally couldn't press my main healing spell button. Like, what can you do? Is it really a 2600 AMD? You can't message him, but we all can. True. You need closure? Okay. I can't stop you from whispering that person, being like, hey, here's the stream link. Go crazy. But say nothing other than that. If one or two of you whispers them, I feel like that's the goal here. Is it a 2600 AMD? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. Okay. I have a GeForce RTX 3060. I think that's a graphics card. So 3060. I think that's the most recent, like, thing. That's like the only thing I've been able to upgrade. Processors, though. Hold on. It's a 5600X. So I might not have updated it in the Twitch bio. It's a 5600X. I feel like those are the only two components I've been able to upgrade. I did buy more RAM at one point because I was having RAM issues. But that was a while back. Let me say something about his mother. No, no, can't condone. Oh god, it's just I feel like he's on Do Not Disturb, to be honest. Ooh, a Guardian tank. Put me in, coach. I said we wanted 11s and 12s. Okay, we might need to use the tried and true strat of... Honestly, I want to do 12s because I don't want to do the affix. Twitch is outdated, okay. Is your computer able to be updated with graphic card and processor? What, like, do I need to, like, update the drivers? I don't know. I try to keep my graphics driver up to date because whenever my stream is lagging, or like my stream is like breaking and stuff, it's because my graphics driver's out of date. But I've been trying to stay on top of it. I might be behind one, but I think my graphics card and I think those two pieces are fine. So I built this computer back in college. So like my storage, my motherboard, and like a few other pieces are still like the OG components, and they're like, I don't know how my motherboard's still living. Like, it is, I literally, when I built the computer, I got the mini, like the whatever mini, and so like already I feel like it's just like taking a beating, you know what I mean? Because y'all know how much I play this game, and when I'm not playing this game, I'm still on my computer. I live on my computer, right? So I don't know how it's alive. But I haven't had any computer issues in a minute, though. I feel like just all it was is my RAM was giving me so many issues for the longest time. But eventually I was able to fix that. Alright, come on, people. Put me in. I guess 12 might be pushing it. So I guess we start aiming for 11s. Again. Yeah, because we're getting hard decline from 12s. The thing is, I think Holy Paladin's kind of the truth. I feel like people are sleeping on it. You'll see. Hopefully we get a good key going. So I want you guys to see it. This spec is pretty good. Ooh, this is a weird comp. Look at that. They're begging for a Restoration. Okay, we're into a Magisters. We're into a Magisters. Unluckily, I will not be able to port over. Sorry, that's what I meant. Learning about computers myself these days. Yeah, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Like, I've tried... The amount of times that I'll, like, mess with something thinking that I'm fixing it, and then just, like, it doesn't do anything, and I feel like I make it worse. I'm scared to get in there. You know what I mean? I'm like so afraid to like touch it because I'm afraid I'll fry it. So you'll need a new motherboard to upgrade further. I would think, I don't know. I've contemplating like I've contemplated just honestly starting fresh with like the few pieces that I have like upgraded. I've contemplating just like rebuilding the shell. But the thing is, like, right now I don't want to do it because right now parts are so expensive. Or at least, like, RAM. I feel like my RAM's fine, though. It's still DDR4, but, like, I don't need DDR5. I don't do anything with AI. So, like, I feel like that's the only reason why you would need DDR5. I don't know. The thing about building computers, though, is, like, it's so specific. Like, you can't just, like, buy a new motherboard and bam, it works. You know what I mean? Like, you need to make sure every component fits with everything else. Ceiling Panda? Oh god, Ceiling Panda's about to meme on me. No, I shouldn't have spoken about it. Don't do it, Ceiling Panda. Don't do it. I know DDR5 would be good for other things. I know. I'm just saying, the only thing it's, like, required for, right? Like, what do I do that would require DDR5? That's what I'm saying, Razor. I think I'm fine with it. I'd say I'm fine with it. Also, I am going to Magisters, right? Yeah.
I got the best deal anywhere.
What? Go ahead, Ceiling Panda. Meme on me. Let me hear it. I play Ret because I don't know how to play Holy. The good news is that Holy is a lot simpler than you'd think. There is an extra resource, so I do have to see how much Holy Power I have, and that does help you with like your spot, like know when you can spot heal and stuff. But for the most part, it's like almost literally whack-a-mole. Like you'll see, I'm just like spot healing with every global, the lowest health bar, kind of like that's kind of it. Garone says, I rebuilt my computer last year except the GPU and the PSU and waited until Thanksgiving to get the GPU. Your GPU is good enough, but you probably need a new motherboard and CPU. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The thing is, like, I did upgrade my CPU. My CPU is, like, a lot better than the one I had. Like, I haven't had any CPU issues. I do know eventually I'll probably have to upgrade it again. That sucks. Like, I hate that. I hate how fast things get outdated in computer parts. It's so annoying. But like for now, it's like I don't know. I'm the kind of person that like I still use this phone. My wife memes on me all the time because I still use this phone. It's a couple years old and it's beat to hell. Like it's falling out of the case, right? Like the case is literally falling off of it. Like you can see through here, right? And it's cracked and everything. But the reason why why I just can't bring myself to get a new phone, even though she's right, I know she's right, is because like when I first got my first job out of college, I bought this phone. Like I bought it like, here's the money, paid in full, all at once. It was like my first big purchase, and I'm just like, I grew up in a financial spot where like I couldn't replace things. Like things would have to break, and I would need to I would need to replace it to be able to replace it. So if things are still functional, I'm not going to replace it. Like that's just how I grew up. Like we couldn't, you know what I mean? So like I'm going to use this phone until it literally can't get the job done anymore, you know, like that kind of thing. Dude, I'm the same way. I still have the iPhone 13, but it charges. What iPhone are they on now? I don't know how bad that is, actually. iPhone 13, I feel like that's even older than my phone, maybe. Okay, the new CPUs, the best one for WoW 2, 9800, needs motherboards, which requires DDR5. Wow. I wonder, but Ceiling Panda, my question is, like, how many WoW players have that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure for the Racer World First, they built all those computers with that in mind. But, like, how many WoW players can afford it? I'm sure there are, like, a lot of, you know, people with real jobs out there, like, you know, that can do that. But, like, how many, like, of the streamers and stuff do you, I doubt any. Like, maybe, like, Max and, like, a few of others. More people need to have that mentality, less waste. That's what I'm saying is, like, if it's functional, why? Like, my car, too. I need a new car. Okay, don't get me wrong. My car literally can barely get me from point A to point B. Like, barely. And to me, all I hear is it can get me from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Like, I can't replace something if it's still working. That's just not how I am, you know? I have a 7800 X3D. See, there's more letters and numbers being added on to the end of it. I'm still on one letter, man. It's so bad. And it works good too, good with a 5080. Wait, so, okay, y'all are saying my graphics card's good. Like, my graphics card probably is still up to date, maybe. Even, like, it's a little bit behind, but it's, like, playable, I guess. With my GPU being a 5600X, I feel like that's not bad, though, is it? Let's go to PC Part Picker. Hold on. I just want to see how far behind I haven't looked at parts in a minute, man. So I'm probably, like, way behind. Start your build. Let's go. CPU. Oh, God. Oh, God. But the thing is, like, these are as much as I paid for mine back when I paid for mine. Oh, God, but mine is literally $100 now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the CPU market's kind of crashed, right? Like a little bit, cuz it was like super inflated when I bought mine. What did I say I had? I have a 5600X. 5600X. Oh god, I'm scrolling down, guys. It's not looking good. Give me a second. Oh, we're gonna have to search it. It's not coming up. Okay, yeah. So mine nowadays goes for 175. 175. The big one that you guys are mentioning, that like is the big best one, is 465. The 9800X3D. I think that's what you mentioned, right, Ceiling Panda? 9800X3D, yeah. But it needs DDR5, and DDR5 is what's really expensive, because that's what people need, like, for like those AI farms. Like, you need DDR5, so everyone's like buying them out in bulk. Like, you can't, it's hard to find them, or at least it was a couple months ago. I haven't really kept up with it. Check under classic models. That's toxic, okay? That's toxic. It's like if someone's like, wait, where's my shirt from? They're like, check the vintage section. Okay, come on now. We don't need to say all that. I'm kidding. I feel bad since I have a 9090. What? A 9950 X3D and a 5090. That's so insane. How is it though? Do you feel like you're playing on a spaceship? But I am on my PC 20. So am I though. Like I know. I can't. You know what I mean? I went from like 5 FPS to about 70 for some of the worst FPS bosses. That's crazy. Still running RTX 3090. Yeah, see, it gets the job done. Gets the job done. Thing is, I want to buy a new monitor. See, I'm fine with my monitors. My eyes are so cooked anyways. Like, let's be real. I have these giant things on. Like, it's just bad. Also, Vonson, so the glasses, the meta glasses, they come in 2 sizes, right? I have a gigantic noggin. It's not even fair. Okay, I lost the life lottery on head size, and it's really bad. I'm gonna offensive because this guy keeps bolting me. No one's kicking it. Oh boy. What are we doing to? Or dying to? Can someone kick the caster, man? He's nuking us. Vonson. You can't do it. You cannot keep getting away with it. You can't do that. I can't accept that. I literally cannot accept that, dude. Dude. I can't accept that. Please upgrade your PC. I can't accept that, Vonson. I can't.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, actually, that's absolutely insane. It wasn't me, it says maybe.
Let its darkness fill you.
What do I do? That's insane, Vonson. It couldn't have. It was you. It was you.
Of course he left him
That's
for me.
that's insane. Like I can't accept that. I mean, that's like legitimately, that's like unfathomable. Like absolutely unfathomable. I can't take that, Vonson. I can't. W viewer. I mean, Vonson's. Hey, allegedly this is Vonson, but if this maybe Vonson person is Vonson, this is not his first time. No givebacks. Wait, so was it you or was it not you, Vonson? Dude, that is insane. I can't, like, I literally, like, off stream the other day, like, when the first time that you did this and got away with it. Oh my goodness, my dispel is not working. That's so cringe. I just like told my wife, and it's like I couldn't take it. It broke me down, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is like unbelievable. I mean, look, You told me to get the glasses. I did get the glasses, okay? That's insane, though. I don't even know, like, what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't have aggro, though. Hold up. Also, I'm realizing that Holy Armaments gets rid of your... It gets rid of your Divine Toll. Maybe I don't like this. Well, I'm, like, literally throwing. Hold on. Like, actual throwing. I'm coming back, though. And we're gonna lock in. But, Vonson, that's insane. Did we just throw 2 keys in a row? I think we did. Okay. We're going back to Herald. I don't think I'm cut out for... I don't think I have the reps in yet. No givebacks, dude. That is, like... insane. I can't be in a key right now. Give me a second. Like, I can't even think straight. Dude, that's insanity. I mean, well, what can you do? We're gonna go back. I kept pressing Divine Toll and nothing was happening. I forgot. I think, yeah, this replaces Divine Toll. That's just a my bad, honestly. I was pressing a button and nothing was happening. That's fine. We're going back to Herald. Wouldn't Lightsmith be goated because of shield? It would. I just don't have the reps with it. I'm sitting here, like, spamming a button that I don't actually have access to. And it's just, like, causing me to, like, let people die. So that is really bad. I promise I'm really good with Holy Paladin. We're shaking off the rust right now. We are absolutely shaking off the rust. It definitely is. You just gotta adjust. I agree. I do think it's... You think I just need to stick it out and just, like, get reps in? It's like all my reps are with Herald of the Sun. But dude, Vonson, like, I can't say enough words, dude. Like, I appreciate you. Like, you alone are, like, allowing me to compete with the streamer competition. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane. The amount of time, Vonson, the amount of times that I'll be editing and my computer can't handle my editing software. So it, like, literally freezes and I have to restart the entire video. If I could show you, like, a compilation of me, I don't get mad often, but that makes me so mad. Having to restart editing an entire video, I can't. It's so frustrating, and it happens way too often. Like, so I think that will be a thing of the past for sure. Dude, that's insane. I gotta go talk to my wife. That is insane. I'll be right back. We're gonna queue up the keys. I mean, dude. Okay. Names with Vonson are banned. I'm kidding. What do you use for video editing? I use Vegas Pro 20. I tried to jump up. I think they have, like, a Vegas Pro 21 or 22 out now, and I tried to jump up, but it's like people are like, yeah, don't even use that. Like, 20 is the best that's out now. I want to go back into managers. I mean, I think it's my keybinds because I was trying to dispel too, and my dispel was not working. So maybe it said I had this stupid macro in the way. But I think I've messed up my keybinds. Turn of Flame, Word of Glory. Is it free? It is not free. It is not free. That was like a one-time investment thing when I first started. Like, when I first started YouTube full-time, I was like, I'm going to invest. I think it was like $100. I was like, I'm going to invest $100 so I have access to an actual editing software. Because what I used to do is I used to have to edit it on my phone and cut it and then import it on. It was so bad before. But now I actually have a good editing software. It's just my computer can't hang. It literally cannot hang. Speaking of not being able to hang, we need to get into a key, and I need to go tell my wife, dude. She's gonna flip. She like freaked out. Her jaw, like, literally, I went in and I told her, I was like, this person named Vonson, like, you know, and she was like, so, dude, that you have no idea, Vonson. Are you in my Discord, Vonson, at all? Leather stack? Okay, we don't bring leather. No taxes on tips nowadays too. True. Oh, that's crazy. God, that's insanity. But it can't. Is there any way? Let me change my Discord name. Well, I want to shoot you a message on Discord after this. That is insane. What I miss, pounds donation? Yeah, of the old Vonson special. Andy, I think you were here the first time. Vonson smacked me in the face 3 times back to back. Oh, we just got kicked. We just got kicked from the group. I think. Hello? I think we just got removed. Oh, I have a 10. What am I doing? What am I doing? I literally have a 10. Okay. I'll list this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll shoot you a message after this. Insane. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Alright, cancel that. She's in a meeting. But, I mean, like, I don't know how to do. Well, I appreciate you, Andy. Appreciate you guys so much. You know what, Vonson? Should I open a pack of cards? I'll open a pack of cards just to kind of give you a little dopamine return. How about that? I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one. Okay, I got a fun one. Oh no! This pack's literally opened. This pack is crimped! This pack is crimped! What? Look! Okay, we're gonna swap to the face. We're gonna swap to the face. That's up to you. I will never say no to ripping packs. I literally just picked up this pack. Look, I was like, oh no, it's opened. But it's crimped. So if there's a money card in here, it's gonna be even more money. Because like, they messed up the crimping and it hit the cards. Well, I guess it hit one card. Oh, please be money. Oh, that dude, if we hit a big money card here. So, okay, the pack I'm going to open, just while we queue up to this key, we're waiting on groups. This one person messaged me. He said, may I join? You know what, for the content, sure. He's 1600 IO. Dude, this pack is crimped. I'm so excited. Please be gas. Silence 969 with the prime sub. I appreciate the Bezos bucks. Oh, God. Okay. So, we're opening this pack on stream. It's a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Draft Booster. This is my favorite set of Magic, and this pack, I thought it was opened, but it's literally crimped. They messed up the crimping. So if we hit big, we hit big, big. Oh, there's a tank that queued up. Okay. Why am I even opening from the top? It's literally open from the bottom. Dude, this could be big. Or it could have just crimped the token, and like I could be making a big deal out of nothing. That's fine too. Either way, we're opening a pack. Hold on, let me get the cards out, and then we can... It looks like some of the cards got clipped. It looks like only the front card got clipped. So what I mean by that is, you see at the bottom, let's see if it focuses. You see how they messed up crimping the pack? So it's like a misprint, but I think only that card is. So let's see, what do we get? It's focusing on my forehead. Is my forehead that shiny? Come on now. Hello? Right here. Focus. Okay, whatever. I'll just pull it down here. I don't know what these cards are, but we're waiting until they're rare anyways. I don't think the back half of this pack got crimped, which is where the rare is. Dude, the art of these cards is so cool because it's like Japan inspired. It's like a futuristic Japan set. Like, look at that. So cool. So cool. Ugh. I wish you could see better. What is this? A shrine? Okay, I play that in a commander deck. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Come on. Give me something cool. Okay, crappy rare. Honestly, dog water rare. Badly. Okay, this pack sucked. But how much of it was crimped? Okay, the common and the rare was so slight. It's like a crimp kiss, okay? It's the most like, you can't even see that it was kind of crimped. Let's see, let's wait till it focuses. Come on, dude. Really? It's focusing on my hair. Stop. Do I hide? Hello? Okay, point is, it's like not even crimped enough to be anything. So luckily we didn't hit big. But whatever. We had the opportunity to hit really big there, but okay, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. We filled the group, by the way. That was kind of our while we filled a group. Love a crimp kiss. Okay, so the tank is one of you guys. I'm flying. Could use a summon. This is a Masters, right? No, it's a Mayasara. Hey, thanks for your monk content. I'm currently learning to play the monk as a healer. I didn't get it all first until I found your videos, dude. Captain Cabanassi. I appreciate the kindness. I hope you're enjoying it. Monk is so much fun. So much fun. Hello again. Where are we cracking? Kamigawa. Virus Beetle played. I play that so much. I know. Every time I get the chance to draft Virus Beetle, I would. Just like knocking your opponent's hand size down. Boom. Thing is, that could have been a crimped. Oh, it was so close. Imagine, though. Imagine if that was even more aggressively crimped and there was some money in here. I'm just doing another check. See, the thing is, the card that was aggressively crimped, the very first common, kind of could be played, maybe. It's a 3 mana, add 1 mana of any color. Mana Rock, you know, there's like so many of those. But it has crimping. But the set's so cool because it's like ninja themed, and you guys could probably guess from my name. I love ninjas. Very cool. I mean, I wonder if anyone would care for this crimping. I'll set this aside. I don't know. I'll post on like a Facebook group later. Be like, hey, pull this crimp. It's a common. Anyone want it? But yeah, Virus Beetle's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I told my local game store, I was like, hey, if you guys get any Kamigawa Neon Dynasty in, just tell me. I want to open it because I have a second channel that I'm starting up for like packs and card games and stuff. I just want to open that set. I love that set and I never got to play it. And I love the lands. The lands in that set are the best. And they're like, okay, bet. And then the next day they got more in and posted on Facebook, hey, we got like these packs of Neon Dynasty. And I'm like, dude, hey, I literally told you yesterday, tell me. But I went and I bought like 4. So I have like 4 of the packs. I've already opened, I guess now 3. But still very excited. Very cool set. Okay, countdown. We are in Master's Terrace. I need to get used to this build. I keep going to press a button that I just don't have access to, and I need to stop that.
I have used the shadows to
We got this.
the cavern. I have seen my people dead, alive, or
The void beckons us onward.
We got this.
Embrace
Just
it.
gotta focus up.
Leave
Do I sack the tank here? No, he committed a big cooldown. Very nice. God, my haste is so low, too. What happened to my haste? Maybe my pants were big haste and I swapped them out. Got Rain of Toads. About to pull the Mammoth, which I kind of wish that I would have saved wings for the Mammoth. But it's whatever. Healing through these heal absorbs. Okay, we killed the Toad Rainer. We're moving. Ooh, when 2 Paladins wog the same player at the same time, that sound is very nice, very nice. do feel like you just don't generate enough holy power naturally with this build, though. But like I said, I do think it needs more reps. Shield tank on pull. Oh, yeah, I could have shielded him as he was running down. That would have been probably safer. Because shielding the tank, doesn't the shield scale off the target's health bar, right? Let's get the weapon. I definitely can't afford to use more damaging spells here. We're about to get roared. Oh, I did get sacked. I'm not that squishy, tank. I know it's one of you guys. Who is it? Name yourself in chat. But I appreciate the sack. Yeah, this plot can literally just get away with shield slamming. The occasional holy shock for healing. Deafening roar. It's... They're taunting me. They're taunting me. Ooh. Oh, I just lay on hands myself because I went to lay on hands the DH who had aggro. And I feel like that's a devourer thing. Like, why do they all think they can just like blast on pool? You know what I mean? I feel like every devourer I have rips aggro as the tank's grabbing things. But it's okay. An aggro death. And it wasn't the tank's fault. And I'm not just saying that because that's one of my viewers that we know. We know that was not the tank's fault. Maybe you picked up an unoptimal hero talent because I literally have so much holy power with Lightsmith. I really, honestly, I think it's my haste. I have so little haste right now. It feels so bad. I forgot to clear. Oops. My bad, my bad. Thing is, I'm getting away with using a lot more shields.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
It's darkness. The voice actor needs a raise, man. Good soup. Dude, Vonson, I still can't get over. That's so unreal, dude. I mean, like I said, the other day, like, that's a day I'm gonna tell my kids about. Like, when my kids are like, what do you do for a living? Like, well, you know, I make videos. They're like, you make videos? How? Like, well, like, there was this one day where this person, well, there's this guy named Vonson. Our rogue is doing the freeing the prisoners thing.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
The thing about one thing I remember back when I used to play Lightsmith back in what was the dungeon pool that was it Stone Vault? Season 1 of The War Within, I think. I can't remember the name of the dungeon, but there was one dungeon pool where I was like, okay, I'm gonna play Lightsmith, and I just had to remember to press Holy Armaments. Like, that's kind of like the trick to it. Is like, as long as you're keeping them on cooldown, they're good, right? But I keep forgetting to press it, right? So I need to get better about that. And once I get used to the UI, it'll kind of solve itself. But I'm spending like almost every spender on Shield of the Righteous, and we're still doing no damage. Like, it is no damage at all.
What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser. An interloper. But you won't take my prey from me.
Alright. I'm going to War Mastery. I'm also going to target a Hexer.
Scrabbling after any shred of
That's an early darkness. War Mastery. Yeah, see, my holy lights are casting so slow.
It's too far away. I need a target.
I don't have a target. Okay. Okay, my dispel worked. So whatever I did fixed it. It's go time. Holy Cow looks so fun. It honestly, it really is. It's kind of sucky. I don't know why, but it feels like I just like lost so much haste over the weekend. I think it's just the 2 gear upgrades that I did probably dropped haste in favor of something else. You know what I mean? But when you have more haste, like in your holy lights are faster casting, dude, your holy lights are so strong. Like they do so much healing. It's insane. The trick is this big blue circle, you wait till it ends and you step inside of it. And these smaller swirlies don't spawn in it. Also, we do not even mess with that. Yeah, you see,
I need a target.
we don't have a B-res. You get one in a minute though. Alright, new tech. You die before this boss applies Infecting Plague. That way only 4 get speed res on cooldown? Yes.
all
How I knocked up the tank? Oh no. Someone report this tank. Alright, Chad, that's up to you guys. Oh god. Okay. He's gonna live it. You can step in those traps to immune the circle, but it doesn't kill you. Or it doesn't immune it. It makes you take less from it, right? We need more on the bird. Alright, let's spell the tank here. Saving wings for the pool after this pool.
yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let
With me, Necra! Necra! No!
A good kill, Hashura. And I rescued all that
All
was
right.
still alive.
Killing it.
Why did Murojin bring them
But yeah, I definitely have to take a look at my build and just kind of fix it up, because we still have a Herald build, we're just playing Lightsmith. I feel like that's wrong, right? But the good news is a lot of the good stuff that goes with Lightsmith is like getting more infusion of light procs, and I feel like both builds just do that, right?
Not the natural, and the energy flowing into it. This is hex magic.
Also, I do have Arcane Torrent. We're gonna send it here, get rid of that last shield.
This is not why they brought my king here.
I didn't know how much I missed the sound of Word of Glory. Is it a different sound for Eternal Flame? Because I feel like I haven't heard this Word of Glory sound in a minute. Like, this sounds different than what I've heard. Is Eternal Flame sound any different? Yeah, definitely need to get into the habit of pressing this button more. Oh, you know what it probably is too? I feel like if I'm gonna be playing Lightsmith, I need to be playing the what's the talent called? Crusader's Might. I feel like that's a must with this build. I mean, Liberation's probably still good, but like I definitely feel like you want to keep the Holy Shocks rolling, right? I'm off to take a nap. Thank you for the awesome content. Vonson, thank you, dude. Seriously, thank you so much. You are the GOAT. Like, legitimately big GOAT status. I appreciate you so much. Pause, any reason for Lightsmith over Herald? Like, the thing is, I feel like they're both really good. Like, people are putting up very good results with both. I think that Lightsmith fits my playstyle more. I'm just out of practice with it, so we need more reps. Thank you, Vonson. It's an O. It's an O. But dude, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, Vonson. I can't put it into words, dude. Honestly, I love Murojin and Necrax. They feel iconic. Yeah, 100%. They're gonna go down in history like Buon Samdi did. Get your trinkets. Like, dude, the best voice lines. Buon Samdi was so good, and now yeah, now they are as well. Murojin, his little, like how he talks is so. I can't. Whew. Dude, Wings is insane with Hand of Divinity. So filthy. But yeah, no, I kind of just took my normal build and just slapped Lightsmith on. We need to change up the build a bit. I also need to fix my keybinds. I think something's out of place. My AoE CC, whatever that button's called. Blinding Light, I think, is a Holy Paladin. But get a well-deserved rest, Fonson. Bang. Arcane Torrent's kind of sick. I mean, it's risky. Like, I can't afford to pop all the shields at once in high keys. But, I mean, you just have like 2 shields. It does speed up the kill a good bit. Alright, we're moving. Yeah, do you think if I were to make this build myself, like if I were to actually sit down and optimize it for how I want to play it, I do think I would play Crusader's Might with this build. And I think I also would macro weapons to something. I don't really care when I send out my weapons. Obviously, you want to like send it on big pools and stuff like that at the start of big pools. Okay, I need to stop that. I'm gonna freedom this guy.
void. Let its darkness
Darkness. Yeah, Zalatath's voice actors going in the books. A lot of these characters are very good. Yo, you say that so well. I mean, honestly, it's just Wings and Hand of Divinity. Hand of Divinity is so strong. Like, it's such a big burst. When you pop your Wings, your next 2 Holy Lights are instant and, like, heal more or something. Like, they're just, like, instant. So it's like, you basically get 2 free lay on hands after you press your Wings button. It's so powerful. Like, so powerful. But with this just being a 10, there's only, like, there's, like, a few times where I actually have to do healing. And most of it's just me cycling damage. I will admit. And doing so very poorly. Yeah, I don't know what my blinding light is bound to. Oh, it's because my C6 isn't there.
Let its darkness fill you.
I have to click my blinding light. I've pressed it like 10 times this dungeon. I'm like, wait, I forget. I messed up the keybind. Hope this run ends well. It should. It definitely should. The Gaman Zala voice is also nice. I don't know what you mean. Gaman? The German Zala. Oh, okay. Very cool. I'll have to listen to it. That is nice too, because I know that this Midnight was kind of scrutinized for. They kind of cheaped out a little bit on the voice acting. Okay, let's build up some resources. Ready for the frontal. Trying not to use cooldowns to heal through that. And I'm gonna try to have most of my stuff up for when the boss does her big phase. We're about to come into it, so I do have wings. We should be fine here. Yeah, we're so fine. I need to get more damage off though. My damage is really low. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. Yeah, see, there's just like moments where like if I didn't get infusion there, I'm out of buttons, and it's just because I'm not playing Crusader's Might. I mean, I could just spam around Holy or Flash of Lights, but I don't want to be doing all that. Use an add-on for the mouse over. I use Click, CLIQUE. You can just use Danders or Cell, like whatever your nameplates are. Ooh. But I choose to use an external add-on like Click. I think Click is just so good, so reliable. I've used it for like almost the whole time I've been playing this game. Keep forgetting Hammer and Anvil. I need to be pressing Judgment more often because Hammer and Anvil exists. Okay, let's go ahead and Ore Mastery and Arcane Torrent. Just clear these shields. This was a vibes-based percent. Hey, I'm here for it. I think we get it if we pull both defenders, right? We might have to pull that pack. We should be fine.
Yes.
Zalatath says yes, so she says yes. Feet, all of you.
Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
I don't have a tank.
I feel like double defender. As long as we get to 99, I feel like double defender plus that pack across the way should get us there, right? Watch the ball. That's what Miley Cyrus warned us about. I love popping the the bubble taunt just to stand in the bouncy ball. It's so funny.
Yes.
I might pop wing or immunity too.
All of you. Feed on the void.
I don't want to get bolted.
Let its darkness
Or dotted, I guess.
fill you.
I need to target something.
Okay, don't go up too fast. Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. And then the Demon Hunter takes the hands and then walks straight up.
Be careful.
Oh boy.
He seems powerful and unstable.
We got wings though, wing, and everyone's full health. Wings are so strong. What the heck? That is insane, dude. Hand to Divinity is the truth. I'm sorry. I should have been on it way sooner. Talent's insane.
I'm out of range.
I'm going to move out of this corner.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
We're fighting those balls in hard mode. Okay, it's good positioning for the intermission, kind of. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I'm running the wrong way. Run! The shield and the sword. What is this, Pokemon? Come on now.
Our agreement
Nice.
stands.
Very nice. Did I need that 10? Did I get any IO for that?
With the creature dead and the vile branch gone, we with
How much should I get?
all be sleeping.
Yeah,
a
see, that
little
was the
safer.
one 10 I had
I
done.
know.
GG's though,
We
we
will
take
always
that.
be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with
GG's.
me. The chief.
Yeah, the add-on that I use is GG guys. Hunter said, smooth as butter. Can I hang around with ya? Says the DH. I might go do another key on another alt. But sure, I don't have anything against this DH. Gonna swap to another alt. But sure. Okay, I'll find this guy. So let's see, what healer have we not done yet? We haven't done the priest. What healer do we not have a 10 on yet? We did Druid. We haven't done the priest or the Evoker. Dude, I don't know if our Evokers can get into a 10. If I'm being totally real, no shade, that Evoker is like 207 item levels, so bad. Hold on, maybe I can do this. Let's do a priest key. The thing is, I feel like it's just smart to wait, like to just do holy priest for now, and then like do disc priest next week, because disc priest is going to be fundamentally like much different next week, I think, in keys. So it's just better to get my reps in after they change. I think. I would assume it's that way. Like it's just more worth it to wait, more worthwhile to wait, I should say. Let me look up when my local FedEx closes, though. I have to take something there. Make sure I can get there on time. Okay, they close in an hour and a half. I got plenty of time. Oh, also I did not look at your build. Let me copy it and paste it into my own like little notepad. And I'll look at it later once we play more Paladin keys. Okay. Holy Priest. Also, I said I would do another key with this one person. Go. There we go. Okay, what key did this character get? Also, what did this character... Oh, this is another one that got pants from the vault. Dude, this was a pants day. Almost all of our vaults gave us pants. It's kind of crazy. All right. Did I get a 10? I did. It's Pit. Very nice. Got a Skyreach. Ooh, Skyreach would be more fun. Skyreach feeds content, man. It feeds content. Let's ask this Demon Hunter what they need first. Which one they need. Do something. Would you rather, do you need Pit or Sky Reach more? This guy's saying make sure and get a Shaman. He said get a Resto Shaman or a DPS Shaman. Well, first off, we're not getting a Resto Shaman. Got that covered. Got the healing covered. But let's ask this DH. This DH just asked, like, hey, can I stick around for another key? I was like, yeah, dude, sure. I'm going to hop on a different alt. I don't think this is one of you guys. I think this is just someone that queued up and wanted to do another key with me, so just going to ask him what he needs. He's not responding, so I think we're going to do the Pit. Fail sat life daily. I appreciate you, though. Oh, okay. So this you told on yourself. You told on yourself. They said upgrading your weapon. Which dungeon do you need more? Alright, fail sat life daily. If he says he just needs creds. Okay, we're gonna do the Pit. Now, look, your tanking was very, very good. A little too good. We want to expose ourselves to more opportunities for content. So I am not going to take you to another key just because you were so good at tanking. Like, take it as a compliment. You know what I mean? Like, I think you were too good. I want to open up the tank slot for another pug. Just because I want to get the pug experience, you know what I mean? Like, I want our tank to fall over. Now, I'm not saying join my key and int. I'm just saying, like, hopefully, is that coming on? You know what I mean? Like I want to take this group because they have a 1300 friend. Like, I want to heal this friend of theirs. You know what I mean? It's literally, it's the opposite of something against you. It's that you were too good. Way too good. Understandable. Thank you for the run. Hope you get another run. Like the 7 Sky. I do too. Honestly, I do too. Can Pit pull up? I feel like in order for Pit to go so miserably, we would need the Nether Burst to go off, right? Like, I feel like that's the only way Pit could be so catastrophic, is that specifically Nether Burst has to go off. I feel like that's like the only way. Alright, to Pit we go. Pit of Sauron. Pit of Sauron. Dude, imagine if World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings did a crossover. Oh my goodness, that would be so sick. That would be sick. Okay, so I think so we're already carrying these guys' Evoker friend, and now one of them is swapping to their alt. Oh god, we're in for a treat, man. Oh boy. Okay. How geared is their friend? How geared is this guy's alt? Okay, he at least has 1 mythic piece. That means he's done a 10. Okay, his mage is actually more geared than his warlock was. And hey, I can't complain. I mean, I'm literally a walking rat. Like, come on. I can't say anything. I feel like this character looks to me like South Park's depiction of Snooki. Like, legit. Let's see. Mage, can you save your kick for the Nether Burst cast? Question mark? Heart. I would ask the Evoker, but I don't know if Evoker's kick is short enough of a cooldown. I don't know. And they put down they are feeding this rat character? Oh, man. This 3 stack. Y'all focus it. Do they mean focus macro, or do they mean they're going to focus their damage into it? Because it's not something you can damage. We'll see. I don't know how much I trust these guys. Yeah, honestly, this DH is like, he's glazing our comp. Our comp is good. We get Priest, Druid, and Mage buff, and Evoker buff for whatever that's worth. And we have a Demon Hunter to pad our damage. Alright, let's ready check. I'm in Holy Priest mode. Activate. Okay, we're in Holy Priest mode. Sometimes I have to recalibrate. What is this? I don't know why I have that key bound. What is this? What the heck? Okay, let's do this. We are triple buffed up. See, do Guardians still pop Incarn? I guess not.
The void beckons us onward. Embrace it.
I did one global. One global.
You will have to make your way across this quarry on your own.
Okay, as this Lich drops low, I'm gonna wait until she does her big purple glow thing. I think she just did. And that's when I send Halo. I mean, to be fair, my one global was a chastise. I probably shouldn't have led with a chastise, but yeah, that was terrifying. Okay, we're making the healer do it. Clickbind's working? Yes. That should be a pre-check. I know, right? What's good, Vicar? How's your day going, Vicar? Good to see you back. I don't know if I have any way to freedom him. I mean, I can grip him as he falls, right? Yeah, I guess that works. That might be what we have to do. Get some damage off. Nether burst. Okay, they did say they would kick it. They did. At least someone did. At least the Evoker knocked him up. Which, Og Evokers are really good in this dungeon just because they can just chain knock up so much. You know what I mean? It's just really nice for these like very important like will wipe you casts, you know? Oh, Mage got it. Very nice. Let's PI our DH friend. Okay, the Evoker has been picked up. Do I have grip? I don't. I don't know what I can do. Just spot heal him a bunch, I guess. Okay, Netherburst got kicked. Very nice. Save Halo for this next pack.
Shred of control.
I can grip the mage out. They can blink out of it. I think I'm gonna. Okay, they got rescued down.
I can't attack that.
Evoker's got it, as he should. Netherburst got kicked. Or at least dealt with. Oh, with that frost breath. He's about to claim a victim. Stun the cast. Alright, we're going. You do every class, all 15s, or every spec? Every healer spec. So we're gonna do both. We're gonna do both priest specs. So they're gonna be on the same character. So this priest will get all 15s done on both priest specs. I'm gonna have to grip this guy. Okay, you got rescue. That's very good. Okay, now I'm just watching this Lich. Once she does her big purple pulse, that's when I send cooldowns. I guess I'll have Halo. That's a very early darkness, but. Hey, I'm never going to knock someone for using their utility. Okay, there's a big purple pulse. Let's send Halo. We have 4 stacks of Lightweaver lined up just for this moment. Very nice. That was super chill.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, I like that they're sending their Evoker friend to go clear those. I still have grip, so if I need to grip someone out of the fall, I can do that. I don't know if there's any way that I can freedom them. So he's the guy. He's got the Demon Hunter. I don't know. I think he got saved, but it's whatever.
Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control.
I'm just going to chain stun the Cold Wraith if I can. I haven't pressed Apotheosis a single time yet. I haven't really needed it. Pop fade. And that means if I don't need it, I could have sent it for damage earlier. Like that. There's no point in holding it this long, but I don't know. This is my first time doing a 10 pit with this character, so like I don't know when I'll need my cooldowns for what and stuff. So just kind of holding them until I do need them. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just better to play safe. Also, I had people memeing on me in the comments for not using Prayer of Mending. First off, Prayer of Mending. First off, the spell's stupid. It's the dumbest spell ever. I stand firmly in that, so if I don't want to press it, I don't have to. Goodness. Second, I don't have the tier set. I'm literally dying over here. The tier set gives you more of a reason to press it, although, like I'm saying, like I know it's still worth it to press without tier set. It gives you more of a reason because it is what procs your Benediction. But your tier set gives you even more value from proccing Benediction. So I think, honestly, I might even do this whole push without. I might go no Apex Holy Priest. I know their Apex is really good, but like Benediction's very good. I know it would be trolling to not, but I kind of want to. Just want to prove people wrong. Prayer of Mending's lame.
We'll save for snack. For later.
This guy's literally planning to eat us. That's crazy.
God prospered. You immortal.
Oof.
Your bones will freeze.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its
I
dark.
definitely could have been more aggressive with my damage on this boss. Just my mana's looking a little rough. We're cruising. Cruising? We're cruising? No, we're cruising. I didn't meme on that on the video, but it's very good during Ascendance for faster Serenities. No, for sure. 100%. Wait, during Ascendance. Ascendance. You mean Apotheosis? Wait, now I'm confused. I think you mean Apotheosis, unless I'm like, I might be stupid. I think I'm stupid, actually. Oh, yeah, okay. I took that as what you meant first, but then I was like, wait. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? No, I don't disagree. I definitely think it is correct to play more and like to lean more into it, right? But I don't wanna. Let me go ahead and send Halo. I need to be fading that dot away. Because one, I want my fade mitigation active right now, but I think since that dot slows, I do think that fade should get rid of it, right?
Mortals.
I need to test it. We need to science it, for sure. Can't believe they're buffing Holy Priest HPS. And nerfing this wizard. Come on. I'm kidding, I'm coping, but very sad. Another burst, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop and tap a little bit. Just this pool's not too scary. We're gonna watch the tank here though. I'm gonna get some mana back before the boss. The boss is kind of a doozy. The H had aggro on the little guys that apply the dot. I know I get so many comments about not using the feather macro. I just don't like it. I don't know. Call me a boomer. I don't know why I have all these boomer takes when I'm only on my Holy Priest, right? But I like die on the dumbest hills on my on my Holy Freeze. Like, I will not use the Feather macro. I will not press Prayer of Mending it more than I that's like, only if necessary, right? Should probably try to smite more to get procs to use on Prayer of Mending, yeah, for sure. For sure. I need to cycle smite more. Maybe not be as aggressive like chastising. Maybe just save that for like when it is its stun, I guess. Could be a good thing. Like maybe I need to, well, one, I just need to heal this. But I probably should chastise just these shades, right? Also, I don't think I've PI'd like a single time this key, so there you go, mage. Wonder if I just like over cap this haste. I know demon hunters have a thing where like they don't really like being lusted right now because their stat weights are so weird. So like we have a demon hunter in our guild playing the new demon hunter spec, and he's like, mastery is my main stat. No wait, haste is my main stat, but you can have too much haste to where the character literally becomes unplayable. Yeah. So like they want like 1 point more mastery than haste, even though haste is their best stat. Just so like, or no wait, they send their characters so they get, while they're lusted, they'll still have 1 more mastery than haste. Is I think what he was saying. So it's like it's such a weird spot. So you have to calculate how much haste you get from lust, and make sure you still have 1 more mastery point. It's just like what's going on? Alright, Krickenik, done.
Please, I'll tell you everything.
Worthless gnat. Death is all that awaits you. Do not
Next time I'll be on the video, don't worry. No, there were so many comments. I also got a couple comments about using a feather macro. There, like, I know there's a feather macro. I don't use it. I used to use it, and I personally just like being able to place it on the ground more. I know it can be less efficient. We're gonna wings the demon hunter. He has aggro on something. But Ceiling Panda, how's your day going? You done any cool things today? Get like a lot of work done, or are you just chilling today?
Yes.
Sounds a bit too sweaty to min-max that much. What, to use... No, the macro is... It is a big help. So, like, you see how most of the time I macro at my... I feather at my feet. The macro is literally just a at player, like, you cast at your own feet all the time. So you don't have to, like, move your mouse in a certain way. The thing is, though, is I always pre-load it. So, like, I'll have, like, while I'm casting Flash Heal, I'll position my mouse and then feather immediately. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't lose time by doing what I do. But I do risk, like, if the camera angle's weird, like, sometimes I'll place the feather up here. You know what I mean? So that is a big downside to it. So the macro, there is merit to it. The thing, though, is that I like to, especially in higher keys, I like to feather my tank more than I feather myself, just to keep things moving right. And how people use that macro is they have it to where, like, when you press it normally, it goes to your feet, but when you alt and press it, it goes to where your mouse is. So you can basically get both functionalities. You just have a modifier on it. And I don't really want to have a modifier. I kind of just like placing it manually. I don't know why. I know there's moments where it's less efficient, but I try to avoid those moments. I try to play in such a way to where I avoid those moments, right?
Let its darkness fill you.
Let its darkness. I do kind of miss doing these low, like, you know, mid-level keys. Mid to lower, I guess. I don't know, depending on where you are. Just because I miss the affix. Like, I don't miss the affix at all, actually. Let me rephrase. I miss the voice line with this affix. Such a good voice line. Alright, my mana's looking good. I think my resources are down here, but I have my character here for some reason on this character. I'm selfish, I use the feather macro out player. I mean, like, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that, and I think you're right. It's just, I'm choosing to die on this hill for no reason. Like, I can't tell you why. Not the macro, the DH in your guild. Oh, I mean, well, when you're like going cutting edge and stuff, you kind of do need to like min-max a little bit. That is a little too sweaty, but like literally it's a thing where the reason why is because you use a okay, I'm out of feathers. I waddled just fast enough. But the reason why you do that min-max is because you use this trinket that gives you a bunch of your biggest secondary stat. So if your biggest secondary stat during lust is haste, then you're getting the lusted haste plus that trinket's haste. And it's like, it's way too much haste. Like you can't even play your character as a Devoured Demon Hunter. Because one, the spec is new, so it's like already kind of wonky to play. But yeah, like if you have lusted haste and you pop that trinket and give yourself haste, it's like, it literally is kind of trolling yourself. Like you're doing less damage because you can't like get the globals off that you need. Because you're way too hasted, you know what I mean? Ow. Where do we have aggro? Okay, we just did a +10 without pressing Apotheosis a single time. Does that prove anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's literally a pit. But, I don't know, man. For science, I guess. I really, really like Archon. I was always kind of on the Archon train. But now that it's like seeing more play, I'm so happy. I love Archon Holy Priest. It's so cool. Like sending out those halos is just so cool. Alright. We now have a 10 on all of our alts except for the Evoker so far. So our vaults are already stacked. What are your thoughts on the healer changes? I think the Shaylunge change is definitely heavy-handed. They needed to nerf us in raid, sure. The 5%, I'll take it. We needed that. But to stack on a random Shaylunge nerf, like, what are we doing? Who are you hurting? You're just hurting Mythic Plus, and it's like, why? It's so stupid. Holy Paladin, really psyched for them. Who else am I psyched for? Disc Priest. I'm so excited to play Disc Priest and Keys now. I was dreading it, but I love Oracle Disc Priest. I really do. And I loved Disc Priest on the beta back when they were good because their Apex talent is so cool. Like, so cool. So now having their Apex talent buffed and their shields buffed, like, Oracle's going to be so much fun to push on. What else is seeing change? Oh, Shaman damage buffs? Yeah, they probably even need more than they're getting. What else? Druid? I don't even remember what's happening to Druid, if I'm being real. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's like some of these changes needed to happen. But like I said, like, why they're hitting Shayluns, I could not tell you. They've already heard it enough. Like, leave it alone, man. It's already limping. No, but to be fair, a lot of your Shayluns healing at max stacks does go to overhealing. But all they're doing is they're weakening the lesser stacked Shayluns. Like, yes, a 10 stack Shayluns did not need to heal as much as it did, right? Like, it just doesn't need to do that much healing. But they could have done it in a way where you gain, like, exponential healing. Like, you gain, like, or, like, it decays per stack. So you gain, like, 10% per, for the first Shaylun stack. And then you gain 9.5 for the second Shaylun stack, and then 9 for the third, and then 8.5. You know what I mean? They could have scaled it down so like each additional stack gets diminishing returns. But no, they're just nerfing all, which hurts the 10 stack Shayluns. But the 10 stack Shayluns was overhealing most of the time, anyways, right? But they're also hurting the 1 stack Shayluns, and that hurts the most, you know what I mean? That's where you're gonna feel it the most, right? Druid, oh yeah, Druid damage buff. Yeah, Owl Weaving, that's sick, dude. Sick. I love, can't Druids still, is there still that talent where if you cast like 5 Wraths, your next Star Surge is instant? I feel like you can do some pretty cool things. Like during the damage amp on Nexus Point Zenith, I wonder if you can just like Wrath and Star Surge and Fire spam. I wonder if you can do that with Owl Weaving and just like use the damage amp plus your Cenarius talent down there that kind of gives you like a little fist weaving thing. This guy was like, "Yo, how's your damage? Or how's my damage? Fantastic DPS." Yeah, the Demon Hunter did very good. Very good. Spoxinator, dude, very cool name. Hey, I'm first timing healer right now. Started with Mistweaver, but being melee is a lot for me right now. Would you say Priest or Shaman are good alternate? I think both. I think especially with Disc Priest getting some buffs, Holy Priest getting some buffs. I really think Holy Priest is a great entry to healing. It just teaches you very good fundamentals. Holy Paladin, too, is a very good in-between. You can be in melee, but you're not forced to. You can sit out and cast and stuff. Only move in melee when you know you have the freedom to do some damage and stuff, so very cool. Let's see. There was a degenerate Shayloon's raid build that just spammed Shayloons and never used any other ability. Yeah, no, with Master of Harmony, it was kind of disgusting. But that's not what it was for, right? That's not why... I mean, I don't think that's why they are nerfing Shayloons. That build wasn't putting up top results. You know what I mean? I feel like with the Flash Heal and Shadow Mend buff, Disc is going to feel a lot more like H-Priest. I mean... Oracle Disc Priest already is like a spot heal machine. You're like a spot heal, spot shield machine. So, like, I mean, it's not that it feels... I don't think it feels like Holy Priest to that extent. But it definitely doesn't feel like Voidweaver Disc Priest. It feels totally different. But I like that in a spec. I like when your two hero talents give you totally different play styles. So I've always respected Oracle Disc Priest. Even though I had that little... month where I was giving so much shade to Disc Priest or Oracle Disc Priest. Do y'all remember that? Any of you? Were y'all here for that? Dude, I memed on them so hard. I bet they hate me. But I do respect... I like Oracle Disc Priest a lot. So Oracle, it's a 6.5% nerf, and Voidweaver is 14. So you're saying that the Atonement healing nerf is so large that it's going to nerf them that bad? I just think shielding is just so good in this dungeon pool. Because things already barely one-shot you when they do. So, like, just being able to shield before a mechanic is so strong. Like, playing my Mistweaver, like, I feel unstoppable because we can shield so much, you know? What's the most fun heal? Oh, hands down, and I'm putting my biases aside. I'm, like, stepping out of my skin and hopping in, like, a brand new, like, just spawned-in robot body. It would even agree it's Mistweaver. Like, a Mistweaver is head and shoulders the most fun. Like, it's not even close. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, Atonement is their main healing source, but the thing is, now they're going to pivot. So, like, I think it's a fallacy where if I'm playing this build, like, say I'm playing Mistweaver, and I'm playing a build that plays the build we're playing right now, where you're playing spreading Renewing Mist all over the place, and then Vivify Cleaving. If they were to, like, nerf Vivify into the ground. Say that they cut Vivify's healing in half. Yes, on paper, Mistweaver's main build would be getting a big nerf by maybe 20%, right? But that doesn't mean that Mistweaver is getting a 20% nerf. That means that their build that they were playing is getting a 20% nerf. So if the build and how you play it gets a nerf, but you can pivot to a new build with the buffs that you're gaining and play totally differently. Like, say, for Disc Priests, say they were using their penances, like all the free penances they get, like all those bonus penances you get with Oracle Disc Priest, if you were sending them into enemies to get more Atonement healing before, now you're not. Now you're going to be incentivized to send them into your allies. So, like, yes, your Atonement did get nerfed big, and, like, what you were doing before, if you just napkin math, it probably was a 6.5% nerf for Oracle. You're going to play it differently. You know what I mean? I know it's a weird... I don't know if I phrased that correctly, but it's kind of like one of those things where, like it's kind of like... I don't really know how else to phrase it, but I do think it's going to be... That is true. Void Shield does heal with Atonement. You're right. You are right. You are right. Like, I'm not saying you're... I'm definitely not saying you're wrong. I'm just thinking, like... I don't think it's going to be as bad as it looks on paper. I think they're going to adapt and maybe play some different talents that play into their new strengths. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Warcraft priests think it may break even on rot and a small buff to spot healing. We'll see. So is Warcraft priest, is that the priest Discord? I don't know what I joined. I joined some Discord before and I saw they were linking Warcraft. Is that what it's called? I feel like, is that like, no shade, but I know like Hammer of Wrath, Peak of Serenity, like I forget what the Druid one's called, but I know that they have like really cool class identifying names. I feel like it's such a priest thing to just call your class Discord Warcraft priests. That's so like basic, and that's so priest, man. That's so funny. That's the official one. That's so fun. I respect it. I'm not throwing shade. I think that's just funny. I wonder if they did that on purpose. But the thing is, like, priest has been around from like the get-go, so I think maybe they were just one of the first ones to make a class Discord. I don't really know how class Discords work, if I'm being real. Can't give it an ability name. They'll just... That's so true. That is so true. Like, what would you name it? Like, the Power Infusion? Oh, that'd be sick, though. Imagine the Discord was called Renew, Rest in Peace. But, like, you would name it something like, you know, like The Gathering. Like, you know, it has to have, like, a name, like... The Cosmic Ripple would be pretty sick. But, what's, like, a priest thing? Like, if you name it, like... The prayer group or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, PI bots on it, something like that, like something that's like very priest and like quarter priest, like the leap of faith or something, you know, like. But no, I do agree. They remove priest spells more than I've ever seen anything. It's crazy. I think it's just really old. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, but like I didn't know if that was the official one, just because it doesn't follow the same naming scheme. But Wheel and Woe would be sick. Wheel and Woe would be sick. And it would be so true too, right? Like, it would be so fitting. But like, if you called it like the Enlightenment or something, but the thing is, like, Enlightenment's not like a priest thing; it's just a holy priest thing. What would you call it? But you're so right. Like, if they call it like Holy Fire, next expansion, Holy Fire's gone, right? Just Woe, I know, right? Wheel and then Woe in all caps, like. I feel that, dude. I bet the priest Discord's so cool. I don't know. I've never heard. I just don't. I've never like talked to anyone in the priest. I did talk to what was his name? I spoke with Just Discipline. Do y'all know Just Discipline? He's like one of the best. Like, he makes some of the best spec content I've ever seen. He plays Disc Priest and just does like talk throughs of his decision making. Such good content. I don't know if he's still making videos, but he's so chill. Like, I was scared to reach out to him just because, like, he's so, like, I don't know, there's so many people in this community that are so, like, shields up and don't like talking to people. But no, Just Discipline was so chill. I need to reach back out to him, see how he's doing, see if he's still playing it. He's one of the advocates for Voidweaver. Okay, so he's still playing. Okay, that's good to know. But I kind of want to reach out to him. Maybe I like chat with him when I start the Disc Priest push and stuff. He still makes them. Good to know. I could hit him up and see if he wants to do like a video of like him like maybe watching a key or like being in Discord with me while I do a key and like maybe roasting what I do and stuff. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about there's someone who makes YouTube videos named Just Discipline. He makes phenomenal videos for Disc Priest. And I reached out to him one day. Maybe he reached out to me. So one of us reached out to the other one, and he was really, really nice. Like, really, really nice. And I already knew he was super. He's like a wealth. Oh, is it a wealth of knowledge or a well of knowledge? He has a big brain, okay? But no, he was just as cool as I would have hoped, yeah. Just Disc might be his name. No, I think it's just Discipline, right? Not to be a mean girl, but the Discord largely regards Just Disc as a joke. Ah, man. Well, I mean, class Discords don't really like content creators that aren't part of the class Discord, right? That tends to be how it goes, so... if you want someone, I don't know. I mean, like I said, Just makes great videos. I don't think I'll stick to Just Disc. Class Discords always, they're known for doing that to different people. Like, I know Awu a while back, like we know Awu is like one of the best players, like one of the best tanks, and I know one of the class discords like was just like memeing on it. It's like, dude, like he's proven just because it's what he's saying is different doesn't mean it's wrong. You know what I mean? It can be a different right. Like, come on, teacher, I know, yeah, for sure, for sure. Disc is his tune name, just as plain as his YouTube channel. But yeah, like I said, like I'll expose it behind the scenes. The dude is super nice, like so nice. But yeah, I mean, I do think like just generalizing here, like they do kind of have that notorious all sims with little actual. I don't know. A lot of the discords, like there's a reason why these people are in charge. Like there's some great players, like amazing players. Like even just because I play Mistweaver Monk, like talk about the Mistweaver Monk community. I mean, like, look at who the mods are. It's Megaset. It's Swaggles. Like, some of the most cracked players. So, like, no, I definitely think there's a reason why they run the Discords. Because they are, like, they've earned it. You know what I mean? But, I didn't know that. Like I said, I've never heard anything about the Priest Discord. I just saw that the other day and was like, there's no way that's the name of it. But that is very funny. A very funny thing about, it would be the Priest Discord that would have like a simple name. I think that's so funny. But I bet the Holy Priest, or I bet the Priest community as a whole is pretty chill. I would think, you know. Yeah, I think the thing about folk like them and was that they're great players, but they try new things. Which is, well, I do the same thing too, right? You know what I mean? Like playing different things. We're playing a game that has so much room for exploration. Like, we are humans, and we're told to do what the robots say is best, and it's like we can't always catch that proc on the next global. You know what I mean? So I think what the whole one of the whole dramas with someone was like, they were macroing a spammable spell onto other spells, and they were like, no, you need to be able to like manage how many stacks you have. It's like, I don't know. The main beef is that they sell their advice on Metafy, and if you're selling what the Discord regards as bad advice, it's not a good look. Yeah, but it's like, it's the thing is like, it's just honestly, I think it's like herd mentality. I think it's like, just because it's not the advice you would give is kind of like, it's not bad advice. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I'm not saying I don't know, but I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad advice, right? I think it's easy to be at the top and to say like sick 'em, you know, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the full story, so I'm not gonna say anything. So some instability for people just looking for guides to follow. Oh no, I do see what you mean. Yeah, if you look at two different guides, look, there's an argument both ways. If you watch two different guide videos and they have two different builds, on one hand it's like, okay, well then which build do I play? You know what I mean? Like, sure. But if you watch two different guides and they're both playing the same build but one different talent, it's not, oh hey, don't watch this other build because this one talent's different. It's like, hey, this is a unique perspective. Let's see why they vouched for that one talent, and see if, you know, if that fits what I'm going for. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they just mean this talent's good in like one dungeon, or they're like half the dungeon pool. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I cringe a little when there are content creators making great guides and advice without putting it behind a paywall. So you're saying that like every content creator needs to put their guides behind a paywall? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I'm firmly in the camp. I put like nothing behind a paywall, but the one thing that I do put behind a paywall is like very in-depth, like deep dive coaching. Like I go hard with my coaching. And I also make sure it's the cheapest coaching that you can possibly get. You know what I mean? That being said, you have to make a living. So yeah, I think people also overestimate how much you make off YouTube. Like, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, so I'll never shade anyone for if you make a UI, if you make an add-on or something, and put it behind a paywall, I will not fault you. You know what I mean? I know, I know what you mean. I know I said it the opposite. I see what you mean. A prof. We're back on the same page. I jumped over here, but we're back. Usually it's a number-wise thing. Yeah, but the thing is, like, a lot of times, like one talent might give you more throughput, right? Might give you more throughput. So simming and the bots are going to say, play that talent. But the other talent might have more practical uses. You know what I mean? Like, if this talent shields you for less than this other talent heals you, it could be that talent's right. And that's like that's such a cut and dry example. So I know it's not always like that. But, like, some talents do give you more HPS, but it's, like, padded HPS. It's like, that healing would have been done by another source anyways. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Wow, we just went on a tangent. Like I said, don't think anyone's in the wrong. I don't know the story at all. I just know I've spoken to the guy. All I'm saying is he's nice and he makes good videos. Very good videos. And stance on class discords, they're all great players. I'm not saying what has been said. Do I play with Divinity talent on M+ on Holy? I did for, like, the whole beta. And I'm contemplating, like, personally, I hate Prayer of Mending, so I will sacrifice HPS by dropping Benediction. I'm contemplating doing it, just picking up Divinity again. I love Divinity. But, no, currently I'm off of Divinity. I just don't see the necessity for it. You know what I mean? Greatest warrior of all time these days is the keyboard one. Oh, 100%. 100%. Alright, guys. Like I said, I have to hit up the UPS store before they close. And they do close here shortly. I have to do a return my wife asked me to do, so gonna go bounce and do that. But guys, I appreciate you guys more than I could even say. So I appreciate all the follows today. You guys push up the follower count on Twitch. That's insane. We are climbing up in followers. I didn't know how important followers were on Twitch, but hey, it at least is a free way to let you guys know when I go live. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for hanging out today. We got a lot of keys done. We have a good vault secured, which these first few weeks I'm not gonna, like, fully blast IO. We still have a lot of gear to grind, so I'm just gonna, like, get a vault each week as we push along, and then we can really slam it. You know what I mean? But, you know, I still have my monk that I'm pushing. Still want to get some keys on these characters throughout the week, so we have a lot to do this week. So I'll see you guys in the next stream, which will likely be tomorrow or the next day, but likely tomorrow. But guys,